Start streaming. Let's go. Here we are. We're live on the internet. It's internet time. We're gonna play some Shark Nova, some Ark Nova, some Lark Blova.
New Ark.
It's the new zoo for me and you. Yeah, that's a song I just made for this moment.
And hopefully we will have some prayer of remembering how it plays.
Gosh, I was thinking about that. I was like, oh, I played this game before, so maybe I'll be nope. Like, I'm not going to be better at it.
No, me neither.
I know my limits. Well, you destroyed me last time. I got 0 points, so hopefully you get worse. This is my sincere desire: is that you have gotten worse at this game somehow.
It's definitely possible. There were various incorrect rules interpretations in the first game.
Yeah. So what were the major rules we got wrong? I feel like I actually do mostly remember the flow of this game. You know, like you choose stuff, you get animals, you have powers. It's weird. I was thinking about it's engine-y, but it's not. It's like a very half engine-y kind of game. Like it's a pseudo engine.
Yeah,
because it's
really
just like a bunch
of income engine.
Right. But it's just a bunch of like optimization choices in a row. Like you don't actually need high income to win, although presumably it's extremely helpful.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, because if you can pull off some of the conservation, the heavy hitting conservation stuff, then that's actually what you need. Yeah.
And I feel like I missed that element entirely the first time we played.
Yeah.
So we learned things about the map that we had done wrong. Is that true?
Yeah. So you definitely can't
move things,
quote unquote, move animals around.
Right.
In them, it's like when you build that reptile or whatever the other thing is, bird house. You can move stuff one time only. Like when you build that thing, you can build. But you can't do it otherwise. The only other way to do it is to set things free for conservation projects.
So if I build like a 5 thing and stick a 2 animal in it, and then I draw a 5 animal later and have a 2 thing, it just sucks to be me, right? Like I can't put the 5 animal in the 2 enclosure, and the 5 enclosure is already filled. Okay.
Right. I could have sworn that I read somewhere that you could do that, but then I kept searching and I never found anything. So
I did not reread the rules for this event, so like we can.
No, me neither. So that was a major thing we messed up. I feel like there was something else we messed up about the building stuff initially, but I can't really remember what it was.
Oh, I also remember this. It's that we you only count income for filled things. Is that what it was?
Yes.
I got a bench of gold early on that I shouldn't have got because I had empty spaces.
Next to your kiosk.
Next to your
kiosk. That's
kiosks.
what it was.
Yeah. So.
Okay. And the icons are blurry. Interesting.
The icons?
I was gonna say that the income stuff tells you what to do, and that we had just like not read it right, but it actually doesn't. Like, this doesn't tell you how to score the pavilion.
No, it soups doesn't. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hit start game because you are seated at a color and I am seated at a color.
Yeah, I think that works.
And then things will become even more clear. Okay.
Association. Build. Okay. I'm just gonna flip to animals real quick on pages 11 to 13 to do a skin of precisely what we were just talking about. So there's 8, 9, 10. It's just gonna be slow here. Sorry. Animals. Compare the strength of the card slot up to the indicated number of animal cards. Okay. For each animal. Okay. Check conditions. Pay the cost. Fill an empty enclosure. You can place any animal except petting zoo animals on its own. So petting zoo animals have to go in a petting zoo.
Okay.
Which was a thing that I tried to bank on last time extremely incorrectly.
Yeah.
Okay, enclosure requirements accommodated. Okay. If an action allows you to play 2 animal cards, play them one after the other. Complete all the above steps for the first one, then do the second one. I don't actually see the thing about moving the thing. For more
the what?
details, see page 12. Page 12. Special enclosures. Here we go. 3 different wingdingers. All reptiles. Oh, I think I probably cheated on that then. I put a petting zoo animal in a thing at one point because I only got the one.
Right.
So, oops.
Okay.
We can go back and watch the tapes. Oh, what up?
Yeah,
It's
we
40.
can.
40! Hey, pal. Thanks for chatting. If you build a reptile house or a bird aviary and you already have the animals that could be accommodated, you may immediately only this once. For each animal you move, find the smallest occupied standard enclosure that meets the animal's enclosure requirements. Okay, that makes sense. So I can't use a 5 to recover a 4. That's just not how, unless it's with, unless I don't have any 4s.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I don't understand this game, but okay.
Yeah.
So we have to keep some of these cards and not others.
Okay, so we discard 4 cards from our hand, and then we also should have 2 final scoring cards that are in like our sub hand here.
Oh yeah.
Hang on to those until somebody makes it to conservation.
I'm trying to look at your cards over here. Man, I should have been this color in the middle. I remember this from last time. I think I actually played in the middle. It's not blue. It's fine. I can be blue. Dabudi. Dabudai. Dabudi. Dabudai.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, so I basically have no idea how to make this decision.
Do we know who's going first? So tell us. We just noticed a thing last time. Maybe we have to get rid of our cards first. Okay, this says Africa, primates, and birds. What do I got in the way of Africa, primates, and birds? Look, the internet. Look at what I have in the way of Africa, primates, and birds. What's a primate look like? It looks like a monkey symbol.
It does.
Okay. Uh-huh. Shimmy sham, shimmy sham.
So if something has a handshaky thing as a requirement, it is the handshaky thing of its continent that we have to have. Is that your
This is my understanding. Yes. So if you've got a handshake Africa, you need to have the Africa tile on your handshake spot.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I don't remember how to play. We've played 6 games since we played this?
I know, yeah.
What a monster. Okay.
I do one of the things I remember vividly is that whatever decisions I made with my opening hand were bad. So I'm trying not to replicate that, and I'm not gonna keep it bare for the entire game this time. I mean, it worked out for me. I did win, but in a
you
dumb
destroyed
way.
me. Destroyed me. Well,
okay,
I keep 4 of these. Is that what you said to me?
Yeah.
Oh no. All right. Okay, and what are my buildings? They are the things I'm allowed to build, a petting zoo, and then if I want to build a reptile house or a bird aviary, I've got to man up.
So I suspicion that you are first because they've got me 1 tick ahead on the track to start.
That checks out. Okay.
Oh yeah. The message log says that blue is the starting player.
I have 2 equally good options here. 2 equally good options, and they are, how you say, I can't do them both at the same time. But I feel like this one is worse. Hold on. What does this even cost? That costs so many. Okay, who am I? What do I have here? Sponsors. Play a sponsor's card with a maximum level of X from your hand. Do you have to pay for sponsors? You don't. They just
it's just
are.
a thing that you do. Yeah.
Okay. Well. And the things on the left mean you have to have that already, and the things at the top mean it gives you that. on the cards. Wow, this game is significantly as complicated as I remember it being.
Yes.
How do I gain? Okay, okay, I can do this. I can figure this out. An association task is how I get these wing dingity bingers. Yes.
Yes.
True.
Yes.
Okay. Uh-huh. You know what? I feel like last time I was supposed to learn a lesson and I didn't. And this time I'm going to not learn the exact same lesson.
Love it.
How do we feel? How do we feel about that?
I love it. Sounds great to me.
It sounds so dumb. No, I've got to. Okay, okay, okay. Where's my? I'm looking at your hand again. I keep going to the middle. No, I'm doing the thing. I'm doing a different thing. Where do I put these cards I throw away? Over here. Yeah. Get them out of here.
Yeah.
I'm making poor decisions, and
But
that's just
they
the way
are
it is.
decisions. Yes.
All right, here we go. So then I just go first. Is that where we're at? I just do it.
Yeah, we gotta flip over all these cards.
Wow, teamwork.
Oh man,
look at all
a
that.
donkey.
A donkey? Inventive. Gain a X.
All right.
Wacky. Okay. Well, here I go. Here I go again. I'm going to start out by doing sponsors because it's my number 5, and I can't drag it down because I don't know how to use buttons. So here we go. Here's sponsorship, reptiles.
Okay.
This says gain
Okay,
369 for 135 reptile icons in my zoo, and right now I
Okay.
just get a point thingy. So I just get it. Okay.
Okay, and that's your income. You have that as income. Okay, cool, nice.
I don't know, man. I just said, oh, maybe
Yeah.
you don't need money, and then now I'm gonna try to buy reptiles for money.
Definitely love it.
So, hey, hey.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna perform this association task with a maximum value of X. So I would like to perform the get me a partner zoo thing. And I'm gonna take, even though I was on 4, that's still just where we're at. I'm gonna take the Australia.
Smart. Man, now I'm really glad I didn't do my other thing, which would have required me to do the Australia sponsorship. So
Ooh, wow.
yeah, so saved by the Sam there.
Yeah, man.
I think
Oh, and then everything moves.
I'm gonna just wow. Now I don't need an association, but I do have it there, and so
I'm gonna delete all the red player stuff because it's confusing.
now maybe I don't need the association. Gosh, this game is hard. I'm going to
It is.
I'm gonna disassociate. So here we go, and I am gonna do that for 3, and I'm going to take Asia.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. Sponsors card.
I'm okay. Yeah. Sponsors. I'm sponsoring reptilians. I'm a reptile sponsor.
Word.
Next time I'm gonna get this herpetologist that says anytime you get a reptile, get more. I'm just gonna be like bibbity boppity boo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should do that. Okay. I'm going to do the. This game is cool. Okay, I'm gonna do sponsors, and I'm gonna play a sponsor card.
This game is cool.
Okay, so I believe I'm allowed to play this because it's a 5, and I was on the 5, and I get a special tile here.
Ooh, it's a school.
Yeah, place on at least 2 border spaces. Take 1 card from the deck or in reputation range. So I get this.
Would you like the chickens?
Wait, where is the special school? Here it is. It's green.
And it has to go on 2 border spaces.
2 border spaces.
So your options here are super limited.
Well, the border spaces, by and large, do have the incentives.
Well,
So
you've got to
that's
be
nice.
connected to your beginning as well. So it's like, do you want a 5 or do you want an X?
You're right. You're right.
I almost made this. I was like, oh, I can just place things anywhere. And I was like, no, I can't. I've
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
ever
Thanks
played
for that
any
reminder,
game
because I was
ever before.
absolutely,
Yeah, I know.
absolutely going.
It's confusing.
Okay, so I could either get actually a second card here, or I can get an X thing. I think I'm getting the X thing.
Oh yeah, you got to get next thing. It's flexible. Oh,
This
gosh.
is gonna set off my little starting kiosk too whenever
Oh
it
yeah.
happens.
Oh yeah, it is.
Okay, so I get an X for that, which I will take from place where you do that. That gets me this. Wait, what are these things? Oh, that gets me a reputation and a conservation point.
Holy
Right?
cow!
That's what that says.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. The school, man, it's legit. Now you could have gotten the squirrel monkey, the Ecuadorian squirrel monkey, Cimeri macrodon, as
Okay,
they
so
say.
I could take him indeed. Okay, and I get my conservation point on yellow. Oh my gosh. Okay, do I want that squirrel monkey? I don't think that I do.
I mean, he is a primate, which is a thing we're supposed to collect. Technically.
It's true, and I agree. Like, I should be doing that probably.
It's not an African monkey, so it's not like a no-brainer. Like if you got African birds in your hand, you just got to keep those, you know.
Yeah.
I think birds should count as reptiles.
Okay, but actually, you are not wrong about this primate situation. Like, maybe I should just get him.
You never know, is the thing. He's definitely better than the farm animals, right? So the question is he better than something random? I don't know.
That is the question. I'm gonna take him.
All right.
And then I'm gonna hit. Have I done all of my crap? Yes.
I think so.
I'm gonna hit refill display.
Hey, look at that! It's a Tasmanian
I
devil.
would have drawn a Tasmanian devil. Would that have been better?
No, I mean you do have an Africa token, so you get another one. That's a Sarcophagus harisi. It's endangered.
It is.
It's nothing like a honey badger.
Nothing at all.
All right, what am I up to?
That was my turn. I have to shift all my cards around.
Okay. I am going to build. And I'm going to build in the most stupid way possible, which is to say I'm going to build a 1 enclosure.
Yes. Love it.
So here we go. Here's a 1 enclosure coming up for Tom. And I'm going to put it... I got him on my side. And I'm going to put it... Okay, I have to look at all the shapes now. I should not have gone so far away from the shapes.
The shapes.
I think I can put it here fairly safely. Next is kiosk. And that costs me 2 points because it's just 1 space. So that's my first point spent.
Oh, right. Money. Yeah.
Yep.
That's right.
And that's a whole turn. I did it.
Nice. Okay, I am going to play animals.
You should.
And the animal I'm going to play is this northern cassowary.
Ooh, a northern cassowary.
Indeed. So I had to have the Australia thing to be able to play him at all. And now I get a 3-point discount for playing him because I have it. So that's cool.
Wait, what is that now?
9.
Oh, because you have Australia. I had forgotten what that actually did for us. So don't mind me. Don't mind me.
It's written on the player board. Okay, so I will flip my 3 thing over, and I have this guy, and I get to put a 2 times on my build action, which I believe that means that when I take the build action, I get to do it twice.
Sure, man. I would believe that. That sounds plausible.
Yeah. Rather than that, it would let me build a building of size 10.
I don't think that makes any sense. No.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
so that
what
was
I'm
me.
Gonna do.
I also get appeal. Sorry, that's like an important part of this. I get 6 appeal for that.
Oh right, you are playing the game.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know what that 5 means.
It means I
Good
can
or
attack
bad?
you now with reptiles,
Oh, okay.
which aren't my thing at all. So you don't have anything to worry about here. I've never
I
played
was
a
listening to
reptile in my life.
the Secret Cabal guys review of this game, and they didn't love the random like unthematic take that stuff. And I was like, I feel that as someone who got
Absolutely
simultaneously
reptiled.
constricted and poisoned.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I was glad to have that power, but also it didn't
Uh-huh.
help, and it felt bad. All right, I'm gonna do our first break. I'm drawing cards. So break 2,
Wow.
shimmy sham.
Okay.
And
Nice.
now that I've broken 2, I get to draw 3 cards and discard 1. Now I could take these
Nice.
chickens.
You could. You could just do
Which
that.
says 1 break does not mean discard cards. I don't know what that means.
What?
I'm just ignore me. I'm done. Ignore me.
Okay.
Let me go. It says when it breaks, these 2 go away. I was looking at the board, not the card. I was like, why is that on
Gotcha.
the card? That doesn't make any sense.
Gotcha,
So
gotcha.
the native farm animals has its own special thing. Oh no, I see. I see. Okay.
Yeah, it's very.
It's an end game condition only. I don't want that at all. So
So I guess when you do it, you get 1 for each connected border space without buildings,
no way.
right? I mean,
That would be actually kind of cool because I've got a crap ton of unconnected border spaces without buildings. Like all of them.
when else does that yellow thing trigger? I mean, it's a lightning thing, right?
I guess so. Yeah.
Is this a special tile? I'm so confused.
I mean, if it means the thing you said it means, I'm gonna take it. And if it doesn't, I might just take it in case it means that.
Well, I mean, what else could it mean?
No, I think that's what it means. It just feels like a sort of massive little jump start. Okay, and then each group of 6 spaces without buildings, you get more points. So there's like a low-key incentive to not build.
Yeah. I mean, like, are you like you would get like 21 ticket price for that? Like that does seem kind of extreme.
Surely rocks and water don't count as borders, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Which still feels like a lot and kind of feels like what it means.
They all have to be.
Oh, without building. So 11. So it's
like this sort of like sweep over here, basically.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What did I count wrong?
1. I'm saying, does it? They have to be connected to each other. Is the question? Is my question?
Oh.
Like what? But so you have this
for
like
each
1,
connected
2, 3,
border
4,
space
5,
without
6,
building.
7, 8.
Okay, that makes it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that would be an 8 thing.
Okay. 8 is substantially more reasonable than 21.
Yeah.
So
8 kind of makes sense. I think I'm gonna take it.
We can also look it up. 260.
No, I'm gonna take it anyway because I'm realizing I have an upcoming sponsors and I want to like use it. So taking that one. Do these shift as I go? Because I don't recall.
Okay. Sorry. Does what happen now?
Do they shift as I draw?
I don't think they do. I think that's like a weird quirk, but I can check.
I just don't remember. I'm okay either way.
It seems
my guess is also that they don't. I'm back on my Paper Planes game here, and they are extremely tasty.
Paper
Planes? I think it might have been earlier.
Damn it. Yeah.
It's all loaded now, so it's not being all funky. We're fine.
That's good.
We're fine. Build, cards. Drawing from reputation. The play is not replenished until you have completed your turn. Checks out. Well, it doesn't really make sense if it did, because then I could just like keep drawing ones until it got to the one I wanted.
Yeah, exactly.
Which it's not in the principle. Okay, so my other 2 choices are not real. And I've got to throw one of these away. Yeah, okay. Get out of here, card. And draw, discard. Oh, or snap. So I could have just taken anything, is the other fact that I probably shouldn't. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Or
Okay.
snap. You only snap if that was in the 5 spot, right?
It was in the
Snapping.
5 spot.
Oh, it was, okay.
But
yeah,
I just took 1 and then 2, which is I didn't really want any of those. The herpetologist would be cool for me, but like not.
You're probably gonna end up with it anyway, right?
Not all of my cards cool. You think so?
Okay, I'm just gonna keep doing things, I guess. So
love that for your journey.
It's like, why not, right? So I'm gonna build with my ×2 marker, which does get rid of the ×2 marker, I believe. We never quite figured out ×2 markers, but surely that's what it is. So I get to build, keep building with maximum size of 5 2 times because of my ×2 marker that was on it.
Man, I do feel like we should build. We should check this out. Let's see, 2 times, because it could mean like if you're at 3, you can build up to 6 or something, you know, or if you have a card that says build as many as you want.
I think it was in the FAQ. Yeah. Okay.
Here we go.
×2 multiplier.
Twice. Easy.
Dash and execute it twice. There you go.
Yep. Nailed it.
Okay. So I think I'm actually going to build 2 2s here, which seems like a waste. But I don't know. I don't have any 5s in my hand. So I hear this game is all about doing tactical stuff.
I've never been tactical in my life. Man, Sam, something bad has happened to my brain. I've lost the chess, if I think how you're supposed to say it. I've been playing chess on my phone, and I've lost 100 rating points in the last 2 weeks. Like, I just keep losing games. It's obliterating. And the worst part is, I keep like winning and winning and winning. I get to like nice mid-game positions, and I'm just like, here, would you like a bishop? You know, like for no reason, just like take my pieces.
Just a dumb like
just like
senseless sacrifice.
Yeah. Or like I'll have mate in 3 and I'll see it and I'll be like, oh, but I have to watch out for this danger, so I'll like take a precautionary move, and then all of a sudden the board falls apart. And I'm like, so then I'm looking at the like the computer analyzed game, and it's like, you won, you had checkmate. And I'm like, I thought I knew that, but I didn't want to like lose while I was doing it, and it was like, well, you lost because you didn't do it, you fool. Like, no. Anyway,
it's no good.
Someday I'll recover.
Okay. So I'm building 2 2s. Here's the first one. Remember how the first time we played this, I didn't realize that there was a 1 enclosure available to play until like the end?
Yes, I recall.
Okay, so here's 1.
You get 5 gold for that.
Yeah, so I'm going to just take 1 gold for that.
Cool.
There. And then the second one that I'm going to build, that would let me get a card. I feel like I might as well do that. Cards are fun.
Bow. Cards are fun.
Are we in imminent break position though? Let me think about that for a second. Are we in imminent? So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more until we break.
It seems like we're a little ways off of that. 7.
Yeah. So I'll do that.
What is that?
Also
realized you draw a card. I see.
Draw a card or take from within my reputation range. So I actually probably should defensively take this herpetologist, especially if you keep playing lizards.
I do love lizards.
Money.
It's smart. It's a good call. I should have considered that when I didn't take it. Oof. Bad calls, Tom.
And I need to toss myself 4 there, and then I am going to refill the display, and it's you.
Cool. I'm going to build.
Lit.
And I am going to build another 1 space for 2 points. This seems like a bad strategy, but the reason is that I need 5 more points, so I'm putting it right here. And that's what I did.
Nice. So you built a 1. Okay.
I'm building 1s all day.
All Dizay.
All Diz A. Correct.
Okay.
I literally don't know if that's correct. I can tell you what a Diz A is.
Okay, how do I do anything in this game? I have to, it's one of those very interconnected games. Also, by the way, trivia for all of you watching at home: this game basically came out in the States like in like February or something, and came out at all in like November or December, like Essen time, 2021. It's
Oh, wacky.
number 16 on the BGG rankings right now.
Wait, you're saying that this game is like 6 months old
Yes.
in its entirety?
Yes.
Wow.
It's crazy. I don't understand. It has an 8.70 rating, which and Gloomhaven has an 8.72, right? Like this is a higher rating than Brass Birmingham. So
Weird.
like this thing legit could go to number 2 on the list, which is crazy. So, anyway,
Yeah.
it's one behind Dune Imperium right now, which has been in the hotness for like 2 years. Like it caught it chased it down.
I mean, okay, so I'm just looking at like the art assets for this game are not
Mhm.
like they're intentionally uncomplicated. So like
Yeah.
when I first saw that these were like clip art animal pictures, I was like, oh, that's placeholder art, right? And you're like, no, that's fine
Uh-huh.
art. It's like that kind of makes sense. Like, this associate. I bet you could find this image on like
Yeah.
one of these free image, like.
Yeah. It's not even from a zoo website because that would involve licensing
Correct.
stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man, I've been back on my copyright kick, Sam. I have a lot of
Uh-huh.
news about that, but we can keep playing this
Oh my
game
gosh.
and work it in as we go. I've been reading
Yes.
actual law journals because
Oh god.
just like
terrible.
in my spare time, my copious spare time. It's like what I read on my phone when I eat breakfast. Is I'm like, oh, I saved this
Uh-huh.
law article about copyright and property rights in museums and libraries.
Nice.
Yeah.
That sounds super fun.
It is
Okay,
not, but it's my obsession.
I think that what Sam is going to do here. I'm doing this. I'm going to play an animal. I'm going to play. Okay, so you have Asia already. So I will play this Ecuadorian squirrel monkey. He's my friend. I don't have to have anything to be able to play him, so I just get to play him. He costs 12, which is everything except for 1.
Oof.
He gives me 5 more income.
Ooh.
And he gets to go in this enclosure.
He's a squirrel monkey. Oh, I saw you take that card.
Yeah, he's clever. So after finishing this action, I may place any action card on 1. I believe that we decided that means like the animals goes into 1, and then I put something else behind it, and then it all slides over.
Oh gosh, yeah, I think we decided that, but it was also a guess. Where would we look for that?
No, I think we found it.
Did we find it? Okay. What number is this card? I can look it up. 467. I believe you, and I'm also looking the card up.
Oh, please do, because we should be able to get all of the rules right
well,
on this second.
This only goes to 264. Am I in the wrong place? Individual sponsor cards. There's no individual. Okay, what's the power called? Clever.
Yeah.
Clever. This means, yeah, we got it. We nailed it.
Okay.
We're all here.
Okay, so I think that the thing I'm going to put is actually cards. No, that's
you have
that would be an insane thing for someone to do. I will put build there and just basically leave my display the way it was before I took this turn.
Okay. Cool. I'm going to play some animals. So I'm in the 5 spot. I can do 2 animals.
Nice. Well done.
Is it all right. There are native lizards out there, so that feels cool. Yeah. So here we go. Here is a Thorny Devil. Do the easy one first.
Nice.
It costs me 6. So there's a -5 and a -1. And
It gets you 3,
hold up.
4 income. Great.
It gets me.
Oh no, 3 income.
Yeah, 3 and then 1 because no, that's just the Zippy Zap.
That's
anytime I.
No, this is when you play this, you get 1 thing per lizard icon you already had.
Oh, I misunderstood that drastically. Okay.
We can verify.
It's fine. I would have played it first anywho, so it's not
okay.
too big a deal. Okay, so the point is I get 3 Wingdingers, and I'll have to get money later. So I go from 1 to 4. And then, man, I can buy either of these? No, I can only buy this one. This is a Veiled Chameleon.
Nice.
It costs me 11 because of my Asia. It says get 4 points, so I can do that. And then it says get a card. Do I want the Boa Constrictor?
Hell yeah.
Or
you got to upgrade your building or your building action ASAP.
Yeah.
Get a reptile house.
Or I can get native lizards.
Man, those are 2 lizards that don't take up any space.
Yeah.
That's legit.
All right, and I'll flip my things over. Bam, they live there.
Moist.
I don't know, man. This is hard. This is a hard decision. I don't want a donkey. I don't want a Tasmanian devil. Do I want lizards? I mean, the thing is, I don't have any little science tokens. I guess I can probably get some by taking one of those things. Unless you take the thing. But, like, then I can still get one. Alright, I will take this Boa Constrictor. I don't think the native lizards are as cool as I want them to be. They are a reptile token, but I'm like,
man, that's rough. He
you
has
think
a
so?
rough effect. No, I'm just saying.
Yeah. I just know that you're going to be beating me this whole game, so I might as well take the stupid Boa Constrictor. Alright, and that's me. I did my Aminals. I paid for them, I flipped them, I did their effects. It's time.
Nice.
Waka waka waka.
Right. So I'm good. Okay, and we refilled the display. Boom. What do we get? Blue Mountains National Park.
Blue Mountains.
Okay. That's funny. I actually do have one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to do cards.
I have an Australia with a 1 on it. Does that how does that do?
That gets you. That would get you 3. Like that's what that 2 minus means.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, so you could make that happen. Okay, so I'm
2
here's
minus
2 breaks, and then I get to either draw 3 and discard 1, or I get to snap.
Snap. Yeah, man, I forgot snapping existed. Should have snapped that herpetologist. No, so what I really wanted to do was take it with this chameleon. So you made the right call there.
Yeah. Had to do it.
Yeah, you did it. You looked.
Do I take that thing that just showed up? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. We like super didn't do these last time, so like.
I did, but I got trash. So didn't feel good. I played my turtle, man. I snapped my turtle, whatever it was.
Oh yeah, that's right. I feel like I kind of have to do a draw 3, discard 1 seems good. Like I should be trying to see more stuff. So I don't care about that donkey.
That's what I did, and I lost herpetologists.
Or that expert in predators. What does this freaking native lizards do?
That's just a rock.
Hit it. Yeah.
It's just a rock.
It forever.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm looking for African stuff. None of this is African.
Are there?
And I'm looking
rocks?
for birds, no birds, and no primates. So like, WTF, mate. I'm going to
Crikey.
Draw 3 cards from this deck. I'll do 1. will do another one. Hilarious. Okay, and I will do another one. See, now I've done the thing where I'm gonna have a bunch of things I like. So I'll discard this domestic rabbit, and then you're gonna break, and then
I don't think I'm gonna break. I'm gonna play freaking native farm animals, man. I got this card.
nice.
Yeah. Is
Nice.
it time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's time. Do it.
I'm playing the sponsors, so I can sponsor
Yeah.
native farm animals.
Love it.
That's a grazing greener. It says gain 1 for each connected border space without buildings, which we decided was 8. But I'll recount just for
Yeah.
good measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, 8's the number. So I think that
Nice.
just happens right now.
Mhm.
And that's a whole turn.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, but now I'm ahead of you, so my boa constrictor is freaking meaningless.
Yeah.
Ah, boa.
If you're about to play him, like,
Well, you're right. I could just not.
Indeed. Okay.
Could simply not.
Oh, this moved last time. So I have sponsors. I'm going to use them to play the herpetologist.
Wow, how dare you!
It itself has an icon, so I get 3.
Wow. I wanted that herpetologist, and instead what I got was native farm animals, like some kind of chicken. Yeah, I got the chicken card instead of the lizard
Precisely
card.
like that. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's a bummer.
Okay, but I have hit my 3 threshold on reptiles, and I don't think I'm going to hit 5, so that feels good. I'm going to get 6 bonus income here, which is like being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, I guess you have to look at the bottom. So the point is, it's not nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Is it me? Are you?
It is
am I
you.
just blabbering?
Yeah.
Go on, Tom. I'm going to play my association task at 5, but I can't use the 5 thingy because I don't want to let my thorny devil go. Man, I guess I could let my thorny devil go. What does that give me? It gets me... Oh, it gives me a thing. Well, shoot. If I let my thorny devil go, I get a 2 power?
Yeah.
What? And then I could build a large reptile house? Or a normal reptile house? Okay, hold up. I gotta think about my options here.
You also, don't forget, you would also lose your appeal from the lizard.
It's true. Right? And I would, I want to put
Wait a second. This is just for the...
Oh, never mind. That doesn't exist yet. Ignore literally everything I've ever said. We just talked about that card as though it existed, and then
gotcha.
I'm taking a person.
Mm-hmm.
Do I not have a second person? I didn't put a person here in the first place. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, we start with 1 person.
I thought I started with 2 people. Oh no. Oh gosh.
You should have done it. Yeah. Okay. So you actually can't take that action.
No. Why did I think I started with 2 people? Well, let me just consider
Who can say?
everything here. Yikes. Sam, I don't really have anything to do. I'm gonna have to break for 1. I guess I can draw cards. But I kind of wanted to be able to use the super draw cards. I feel like if I break 3 times in a row, that's bad. But what are the odds I can draw something I can use? Eek. Okay. Well, I'm going to use my association card that I should have done a long time ago, having misunderstood the rules. No, I can't. I literally can't. I don't have a person. There's nothing. There's just no way to use that. Is that true?
That is true, yes.
How irritating.
You have to get a second person.
Yeah, it's just I don't want more cards. I have cards. I only get to keep 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
So, there's no point in... taking more. Okay. All right, I'm gonna end up building that. Let me figure out how to do it. I can build it up to 4. I really want that. Okay, I'll draw cards. It's fine. So we break 2.
Okay.
And then I could take Expert Predators, but I don't want it. So I'll take 2 of these. And that's it.
Okay.
Wacky.
Okay. I am
Wacky.
lost. Okay, so there are 3 spaces left. You could. No, you still actually can't trigger it if I don't move it at all.
That's what you think. It's true.
It is what I think.
It's true.
So.
It's true.
I think that what I'm gonna. This is weird.
It's true.
Okay, but I think it's fine. I don't know. I'm just doing stuff. We don't know how to play this game. I'm going to build. I'm going to build a single space.
Yes, do it.
And I'm going to build it
Oh
here.
my gosh, it's such a good spot.
2 reputation, man. Just chugging along that reputation track.
No reputation.
We don't need no reputation. Absolutely, we do not.
Wow. Okay. Do I feel like I'm playing the game? I do not. Okay. Never gonna get it because I'm a jumbus. A jumbus, I tell you. I can't believe I thought I had 2 people. Like, I just don't know what happened in my brain.
Yeah.
I was just like locked into the idea that you started with 2 people. It's unfortunate.
Reputation gets me another flip. Okay. Everything's great.
Everything is not great. Everything is extremely middling. That's what I say. I think Bordemus left us. He just like buzzed in and buzzed out.
Who was it?
Because otherwise he'd be making fun of me. AJ. 40. Is it my turn?
Yeah, isn't it? I built my single thing.
Oh yeah, look at you. Okay.
Yeah, it was a boring turn.
No, it's good. It's good. I just am bad at. Okay. So here's me playing an animal card.
Nice.
I'm going to play
Freaking
this
boa constrictor.
common agama.
Oh my gosh.
The agama.
How did you get all these freaking lizards, man?
I just drew that one. I said, what are the chances I draw a stupid lizard I can afford? And then I just did.
Freaking crazy. So I get 3.
It cost me all my money. And I'm putting hilariously this one lizard that will ultimately take up 0 spaces. I'm putting in my 3 enclosure.
So I think that I forked this up last time. That's all totally fine. But I think that like when you build your reptile house,
right?
If you've built a smaller enclosure than that 3, then you're SOL.
Yes.
You don't get that 3 back.
I know that.
So
yeah, we read that rule. I got it.
I'm pretty sure that I did that wrong because I was still attached to the like. Well, I know where all my animals are.
Right. You just don't. You don't
know.
get to know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I really 4 ahead of you? Wow. Okay.
Hey, man.
I get 3, and then it says I can sell 2 cards from my hand for 4 Marios each. So I'm certainly selling this card at blows. The other cards I'm kind of attached to, and I think we're going to break soon. And I don't want to draw more cards. So I'm going to only take the
lizard, by the
4.
Way.
Yeah, this lizard's cool. And it's an African lizard, so it's my first African tag.
Oh, hey, I have a piece of trivia for you. This
cool.
Thorny Devil,
yeah,
you weren't allowed to play that because it's not. Well, okay, we can retcon it though. You're allowed to play it in your 3 spot, not in either of your 1 spots, because it needs to be next to a rock.
Oh,
yeah, but it's all
that's
it's like
fine. I have not actually broken that rule. Okay.
You've always had that 3 spot.
Yeah.
It's the starting spot. Yeah.
I could not have played a 1 spot differently to accommodate them. So, okay.
Indeed.
Smart. Yes, I should pay attention to that. Wow, that card is really terrible. Then
there are just lots of little things.
Do I need to put my reptile house near a rock?
Yes.
Okay.
All of those conditions are
cool. I can make that happen.
Okay, so that was your turn.
It was.
Okay, I'm going to. I don't know. This is probably dumb.
Unlikely.
I'm gonna do sponsors, but I'm gonna use my X on it, so it's a 3.
Oh, you're breaking for us.
I
love that.
Not for the reason you think. I'm actually playing a sponsor card.
What?
It's a water playground.
Oh, I thought you were just like super aggressively breaking, and I would.
Well, see, I figured if I did my cards, then you would certainly trigger the break, and then I would just lose a card. So I'm aggressively not playing this card instead of losing it, basically.
That checks out.
Okay, so I get the special fancy kitty slide thing. Here it is. It has to be next to water, which is cool. I'm going to put it here, so I'm going to get 5 money for this. 5 money. And then I also get 4 appeal, which checks out. Okay.
I can't visualize, so I was playing with the reptile house, but I put it back.
Oh, you're good. Okay, and that kicks my build up, and that's what I did on my center.
Played a water playground. Gave you 4 wing dingers. Cool.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna break because I don't have anything else to do.
Nice.
So here are my sponsors. Shibby Bam. Wow. I don't have anything to sponsor, so I'm gonna break 3 and gain 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
this
nice.
feels like how you lose the game, but so it goes. So I get an X. I just did a lot of breaking last time and then lost by a lot, and so it feels like that was a cost.
I recall that, so I'm feeling happy about all of that. Yeah.
But I don't have. I just didn't. I mean, I could have built, I guess, with my. But like, I want to build a large reptile house next time. I'm on the move. I'm on the move.
Yeah, man. And I'm pretty sure that your lizard strategy is going to dominate me. Like,
I don't know. I did get dealt 3 lizards, which was pretty handy.
Yeah. These all take up 0 space. Like you're just gonna free up literally your entire zoo when you play the thing.
I hope so. Okay. Yeah. So we take all our things away, but we don't have any. We get our people back, and we refill the stuff zone. Okay. Then we get rid of the first 2 cards. See ya, Expert in Predators. See ya, Donkey. Native lizards looking precarious. Ooh, look at this gorilla field research. It's got a gorilla butt in it.
You have to have 3 research to play that, but it's good.
Beckett would think this is funny. He would say, "Ha, butts," because I taught him that.
Beckett would be correct. This is in fact funny. We went over to you know Noah Cohen.
Yeah, right? I once rode a plane next to his mom. That was fun. Did I tell you this story?
I think you did. Yes, it was like, and yeah. Okay, so we went over to the Cohan Fetterman residence, and we taught the boys and the parents wingspan.
Nice.
Um, so the boys are what 9 and 7.
Okay. Okay.
So wingspan is like a little out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
I mean, you could play
but
it though. Is the beauty of that game.
we
Like, you don't have to play it
basically
well.
basically we played it, but we cut out the end of round bonuses and we cut out the end game bonus cards. And we played half of the game. We played 2 rounds of the game instead of 4 rounds of the game. So anyway, the point of this story is that one of the little factoids about one of the birds that the 9-year-old had was like, this bird tracks its prey by smelling its urine or something like that, and he thought that was the funniest thing he'd ever heard. Obviously, which again, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure he learned that from Noah, because
Yes.
it's hilarious. Like, that's how you
Yeah.
learn things. Yeah. So every
Yeah.
time we have these occasional awkward moments at the dinner table where Beckett's like, "What did I say?" They say, "Oh, I was like, we bought beef." I couldn't come up with the word rump, but we did like a slow cook thing. So I was like, "We bought beef butt," and Beckett was like, "We're eating butts, butts." And Lauren's looking at him like, "Why is our child?" And I'm just like, "No, he's right. This is hilarious. He's absolutely correct.
It's very
We're eating
funny.
butt."
Everyone needs to appreciate how funny that is.
Okay, we get income from our track,
Yes.
our kiosks, our @ symbols, and any, I don't know what any of this. Okay, our tracks, our kiosks, our sponsors, and our whatever is at the end here.
If you have paid out any of these cubes on the left side of your player mat into
that shimmy sham. Gotcha. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my track. Oh, 16. Man, you caught up to me almost.
I get 15.
1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. And then kiosks. 2.
I have 3. Like,
Yeah.
legitimately.
Oh, you actually like built stuff. Look at you.
Yeah.
And then @ symbols. So actually, this applies to me. I have 3 or more reptiles, so I get 6. I don't have a 4th reptile.
Nice.
Which is sad. So I don't get that.
You have 4 reptile icons.
Yeah. I was trying to finagle a 5th reptile icon, and I did draw a bunch of cheap reptiles. But I did not draw enough.
I mean,
reptiles.
That's so huge. Like, every time you break, like, you're gonna get that 5th one very soon. So every time you break, you're getting 9 extra. That's
I hope so.
It's pretty dope.
'Tis the notion to be jolly.
That's the equivalent of being 27 points higher on your appeal rating from where you are.
Yeah, that was the math I was doing. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's great.
Thanks, chickens, also, for keeping me legit. Okay, and since I broke, it's your turn, and that's just how this is, right?
That is correct.
That's why it's bad. It's just a turn where things happen for everyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Did you take you took your extra 3, so we're actually pretty much even. Okay.
Extra 3?
For doing the action, you took 3 before we did all the income.
I did.
Right?
Yes. Yeah. I did the thing on the card, and I should move that card now. I did. Okay. Oh wow! Great job, me. 10 out of 10 solve. Wowzer.
Is it your impression that if we go to the 5 association spot, that we can play a green card from our hand and claim it? Or
that is my impression, but we should check it because my impressions are meaningless. I don't know anything.
Yeah, I agree. I love it.
Yeah, Tom, I agree. You're meaningless, Tom. Okay. 4, 5. Yes, you can do that thing. That's in the first paragraph.
Okay. So, and eventually the ones we play could get kicked out. Okay. So I'm gonna do that.
They can?
I'm gonna go. Yeah. So.
Oh gosh, I didn't keep reading.
You build it in the leftmost space. Sorry.
Oh, I see.
If there is already a conservation project there, move all the conservation projects to the right. If there are more cards above than is allowed, put the rightmost into this card. So yeah. So the one I'm playing down now could get kicked out if you keep playing stuff.
But it's not like you would lose your points.
No, right. Okay, so what I'm playing, this seems too good. But what I'm playing is this bird thing. Bird breeding program requires one bird and a partner zoo of the same continent. I have my cassowary and my Australia thing. So, right, that's what it's asking for.
That's ridiculous. Look at you.
Okay, yeah, I get to claim. I get to claim using one of my.
God, I gotta get a bird.
I'm gonna get to upgrade my board here. That's what
Yeah.
Okay, so I will claim the thing that gets me 2 reputation.
Didn't you already do that? Sorry, didn't you do this 2 thing under your 1 right here a long time ago?
Yes.
That was.
I did that. I'm up to 4.
Oh, that's a different. You're on the.
Okay. I'm doing this. I'm doing this right here.
Yeah, got it.
Okay, so I'm putting that obviously in the good place here.
Yeah.
So I'm getting a total of 4 reputation here. 1, 2, 3, 4, which means that I get a worker and an upgrade. But I'm also bumping up twice on the conservation track, so I'm getting to do 2 action upgrades. And I got my worker already. So I need to upgrade the and I'm using this. I need to upgrade the thing that will let me keep going up the track because that's close. So what is that? That is number cards. Oh god, I hate the cards one.
Mm-hmm.
And then what does this one do? Extra sponsor cards, extra builds, extra cards, association. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade the cards in the association. And so then I will pull that down.
See, this is what I mean about not understanding this game. How did you just do all of that? I mean, I don't know,
but I'm really happy about it. Yeah.
I have all these reptiles. I don't have any chance of doing any of that stuff.
Yeah.
What? Okay. Now I'm looking at my cards like, what I missed here. No, I just didn't draw the bird breeding program.
Right.
I don't have a magic bird. I just have snakes. Snakes.
I think it's also my understanding that you can only have one of your cubes on any given.
Yes, that's also my understanding.
Because obviously I would just be able to spam that, which would be stupid.
Right. Well, you would presumably at least have to get a different bird, but I think the rule is the other thing, which
you just can't do it.
More sensible. Yeah. Okay.
That's better. That's better too, because then you have to decide: am I gonna do the thing now, or am I gonna see if I can get a couple more icons? You know, like for these ones.
Man, you just did that cool thing, but like I don't have any way in all of my cards to get any green thingies. I just don't have them. So this is the way I lost last time: is you got every single one of these association cubes, but like I don't have a second person, and I don't have a way of getting a second person. How do I get a second person and/or 2 greenies?
So the reputation track, and then there's a spot on the map that gives you one. He's just pretty far away.
I'm not gonna make it over there. I'm just trying to buy a reptile house. Okay. I think. Oof. I don't think that's relevant to me. I just can't do the thing you just did, which is a bad sign. All right. As I look ahead, Sam, question: Native Lizards obviously looks good for me.
Uh-huh.
Is it you get a special tile?
No, you gain 1 for each connected rock space. So every rock space that is connected to your buildings. So right now you're.
I see. Okay, so I need to figure out how to connect some rock spaces.
Yeah, before you play it at least.
Before I try to get it. Yeah.
I also think, just looking at the diagram, and we can look this up, but like if you played a thing here, right?
Yeah.
Right. It wouldn't connect all 3 of these. It would just connect the first one. I think that's how that's what the icon is looking like to me.
Oh wow. Well, then that card is extremely bad. Gain 1 endgame point for each 2 connected rock faces. So like I guess you get back into
to unconnected.
That's all of them right now.
Yeah, so that's huge because those are conservation points, which are, as you
But
recall,
it's end game.
yes.
So it's tops 1, 2, 3, because there's no other way to place rocks.
Right.
Unless I'm missing something. So I thought this said you get a 2-tile token and one of them's a rock, and I was like, oh, okay, well that's cool. But there's no such token.
That would be good.
Yeah,
there is no such token.
No, so that seems.
That's probably coming in the expansion,
which they will make before July. Okay.
They will.
Yeah, well, I just have to keep doing my boring thing. I can't do anything fun. So I have Association 5. I'm going to take my one measly person and get another region. That region will be...
Oh, nice. You're going to get to upgrade something with this.
North America. Well, yeah, but this is what I'm saying. It's like I could upgrade Association, but I don't have another person or any feasible way of getting it. So what I'm going to do instead is upgrade my build. And hope to build all the way over there.
Yeah, you have to upgrade your build.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, we both already lost this game because like all of the petting zoo animals were
I know.
there. Like this is the third, and you looked last time. There were like 5 in the whole freaking deck.
There are more than no. What I realized last time is that they're like actually distributed fairly evenly, and we just didn't see any of them.
Okay.
So you would expect to see some. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. That makes me feel less dumb. Okay.
I feel like it makes you feel more dumb.
You just did an upgrade, and you did the upgrade via taking a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So now you can build a bunch of stuff.
You gotta hope.
Yeah, which I believe that you, in fact, do want to. I think. Where does that leave me? That leaves me. I don't have 2 animals. Okay, that leaves me with cards. So I will break 2. Upgraded cards, I should say. Draw cards from within a reputation range or from the deck or snap. Okay, so I will draw this Blue Mountains card.
Okay.
In there.
Okay.
Which says, I don't know if you remember, it says release 1 animal with an Australia icon into the wild.
Right, that's the one that we talked about that I thought existed because it did.
Right. I now have it in my hand. Do I kind of do... I'm going to snag this Tasmanian Devil just for kicks.
Yeah, man, you've got Australia.
I do have Australia. And then...
Just have it. You got to hole up in Australia, let your armies grow, watch Europe and Africa duke it out. Has anyone ever held Europe before it was like a 2-player game? Has it ever happened in the history of wrestling?
No way.
So,
no way.
Like, it's a bad game. It's fine.
Well, yeah. Okay, and I'm going to just draw the last one for the deck, and it's probably going to fork me up. Oh, this is a very, very nice card.
I hate it every time you say that.
It's not necessarily a good card. It's just like a very nice. It's a lion. It's a.
Oh, it's a lion.
I will never in 10 billion years be able to play this lion, so I will discard him. And maybe you can buzzard him back out.
I want to see the lion.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this guy.
Like
3
predators. I have 0 so far.
Right. Panthera leo is the Latin title for lion, which is pretty cool. It's a panther. Yeah. What kind of panther? The lion kind. That's what that says.
A Panthera.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So.
Well, it will come as a surprise to no man or Awen that I'm building.
Oh, sorry. We're refilling the display. Sorry.
Ooh,
we got a Japanese macaque.
Oh wow, he's got a monkey hand. Have we ever used a monkey hand before?
No, we haven't.
Wow.
But the Secret Cabal guys were complaining about it.
Well, you are. I guess you're not actually both of those. You're only one of those right now because I've actually played some animals this game. I'm building. Here we go. I have a power of 5, and I'm building a reptile house. So the question is, where am I putting this reptile house? I think the answer is like this. Bada bing, bada boom. So that lets me draw a card and get an X.
Nice.
Okay, so I'll start with the X. That cost me 10. And what card do I want? I can either draw a card or I can take native lizards. Native lizards. Okay, well maybe I can connect some rung spaces. Like if I build a 3 here, I've got a bunch. But you're saying these two just wouldn't count, which is a bummer.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just real quick move all 3 of these lizards out of their habitats, and they are all free lizards.
Yeah,
So,
they are. So that's dope.
What card do I think I just draw a card. I don't think I want native lizards. They don't help me substantially. And they'll get me. I'm looking at native lizards real quick. I want to know if that distinction matters. If I just have to get to 1 rock, I will do it. If I have to get to all of the rocks, I will not do it. It does not. It just repeats the text. We complained about this last time. Like, what's the point of glossary that just says the same thing as the text says? I would not, game designers, look at the glossary if I knew what the text meant. All right, we will read it grumpily, and I will draw one off the top.
Okay.
There we go. And that's a turn.
Well, I fear that I have boxed myself into a dumb. It's not the dumbest of all corners, but it's not like a corner that I love to be in. And I'm trying to figure out a clever way of getting out of it, which I'm sure I can do. That this game is expressly designed to let you do that.
Are there corners that you like being in?
You know, you know. I guess no. I guess.
I didn't break the rules either. Wow, I just had this moment where I was like, dang it, I didn't put that next to a rock for the Thorny Devil, but I did. It's right there.
You super did. Yeah, I watched you do it.
Yeah.
Thanks. And it's next to water. So you
and it's next to water. I can build. Yeah. I can put anything I want in my reptiles house. Rocky reptiles, check. Watery reptiles, also check.
So everything that I want to do is in my bad spots, and I realize that is how the game is designed. That's just the design of the game. But that doesn't make me not angry about it. So how do I... Okay, is there... See, the problem here is that freaking animals, man. You know? You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. I know.
So, like, I could literally just take cards again, which would be very stupid.
You would just get a card.
I would get 1 card. I can't even... Okay.
You have 4 cards. Play an animal. Play an animal.
Well, but that's the thing. It's in the play 2 animals spot, and I don't quite have the requirements I need to play the 2 animals that I do have. So I have to figure out how to get the thing first, and then, yeah, it's in the
Okay. I see your point.
Okay. What's the always available action? There is an always available action. Why is it not printed on this stupid map?
There's an always available action?
Yeah, it's like get an X tile or something.
That does sound not great.
Yeah.
If you cannot, there we go. Okay, so you just like move a card and get an X.
Okay, so I could so I could break 3 and get 3 money, or I could just get an X token and still move this. Okay, preposterously, I'm going to do that. I'm going to move my sponsors down. I'm going to move these guys up, and I'm going to take an X token.
Wow.
It feels bad, but you know, sometimes you have to do things that feel bad.
Hey, I believe you. I am going to do a thing that feels good.
Oh,
I'm going to
nice.
snap the crap out of that Komodo dragon up there.
Nice.
Because I want it. He's actually a Chinese water dragon. Yeah. And that's
I probably should have. I should have braked instead so that I could break you out of business. Okay, I'm doing.
It's true.
My association thing. This is why I did this. So I'm using the X token I just got. So I'm doing this at strength 4.
4, so you can get those things.
Yes. I will.
Man, I want another people. Where do you get all these people from?
I will get this thing. So that gives me a science icon and 2 reputation.
Oh my gosh.
Boom,
You're just destroying me at this game. You get another special card and a card. Oh, I forgot to hit refill.
No. This says I have to have upgraded this, which I have. And I get to take a card, and I'm taking this Chinese or Japanese. Sorry, everyone. Japanese macaque.
Oh, there's a sun bear. In the words of the local natives, if I touch you,
sun bear.
Yeah, I could actually play that sun bear.
Sun bears are dope.
All right, refill display.
Yeah. Oh, and I also get to do a donation. So hold off on the display for a second. I think I theoretically there's something I can do. The donation that I will do is, of course, for 2 money. I will.
2. Oh, yeah, you pay 2 money to move.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
That's gonna get me the conservation point, so I'll tick that up. I'm gonna go ahead and you know what? I'm gonna do the conservation point income 1.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good play.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can't quite. Okay, can I buy a water dragon and something else? I can.
Oh, and I actually did this.
Okay, so I will. Here we go. I'm doing 2 animals. Hit it, animals. Nice. Here is a Chinese water dragon. He's a lizard, Sam, so you get your money.
Yes.
He says, okay, so he costs me 5. He takes up 0 spaces in my large reptile house.
Oh my god!
And you were just me 3 points. I think what we're learning is that this isn't actually a good strategy, though, because I can't do anything else. All I'm doing is playing reptiles.
But I think it's still good.
Maybe it'll come around.
You just triggered your extra 9. You're gonna.
Yeah. Okay. So then I can sell up to 2 cards from my hand, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to sell this card, which is bad. Okay. And this card, which is also bad. So now I get 8 coins, which is cool. Plus 10, minus 2. Then I'm going to play a second animal, because this animal came from my 5 spot. And that animal is this Komodo dragon, which I did have in my opening hand, only to realize that I only had 1. No, I've had 2 things the whole time. I'm just a dummy.
Yeah.
Okay. So gain. Okay, so he costs me 9. Yeah, but you don't have any.
I don't have any?
No.
Oh, that's good.
Even useless to me.
That's good, because I'm about to have a bunch, so.
How dare you? Yeah.
Not really.
I considered drawing more cards, but then I was like, I don't actually get that power. So, okay. So this says, get 2 thingies, which I will do. And then it also says gain 1 for each Asia icon, which is to say 1, 2, 3, and I think my thing counts as 4. My handshake.
Okay.
But you can correct that if you would like.
What's up? Sorry.
My impression is that my handshakey counts as a tag.
Yes. Yeah, it does. Okay. It does. Yeah. Very important that it does.
I don't know about that. It still left me at 28. But yeah, there we go. That was a whole turn. I played 2 animals.
Nice. Okay. And I just keep thinking that I have it perfected, and then there's some other complication. I'm like, oh crap, I think that I'm going to. Okay, I could do that. That could be fun. That could be fun. Okay, I have money.
Oh wow! And I actually took up space for the first time there. You're just letting me do nothing here, but I use up 2 of my reptile houses.
Right.
Right there.
I did register that and then not call you on it. Okay, I want to.
Oh, Sam, the other way that I just absolutely cheated in this game is that I played the sponsorship reptiles as my first card. Look at the card.
Oh, you have to have an icon already.
It's fine. I just needed to have played the Thorny Devil, which would have given me more points. I just didn't know that at the time.
Yeah.
Or rather, I should have been made of mush.
So you should have 1 more ticket point.
Well, I think, but it would have messed up. It's fine. I'm sure it would have messed up all of the card orders, and I'm not.
That's probably right. Yeah.
I think that if I pay a 1 ticket penalty for being a dumbass, that's probably fair.
It's all right. We're moving towards perfect rules knowledge.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of rules.
It's a lot,
right? It's a lot of rules. So
it's getting started that's rough because you don't have anything, and there are all of these prerequisites, and there are a million decisions.
Yes. And you're like, I'll just play this, and then you find out, oh wait,
right.
I can't.
I can't do that. A 1 ticket penalty, I would say, is more than fair. I would penalize me more. If I were Teddy and you were me, I'd be like, oh no, I'm sorry, you get a 10 ticket penalty. It's worth 10 tickets.
Unfortunately, you are not Teddy. Okay.
When are we supposed to choose our bonuses? Does that happen at the end of the game?
It happens when somebody hits the 10th spot on the conservation track.
Oh, dope.
Yeah. Okay. Have I talked myself in it? So talk to me about kiosk placement. That has to be two away. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is not a valid spot.
They saw you trying to do what you just tried to do. Do you have penguins? Oh, you have a water slide.
I have a water slide. Yeah, it's not as...
I mean, if you could get penguins next to the water slide, that would actually be kind of the most ideal situation of all time.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do cards. I'm gonna do cards because I'm on the 3 spot. That means I get to draw 2 cards, and I don't have to discard anything, or I can snap. But I'm not sure. Sponsorship elephants. I ain't got no herbivores. No one has time for herbivores.
Sponsorship elephants. I mean, I could actually play that one.
Okay.
You should get that guinea pig. Sunbears are cool. You gotta get an Asian thing.
I think that I just want to draw 2 cards here because I don't think. I mean, the sun bear is good, and you're probably gonna beat me with it, but I don't know. I don't think it's my jam. I'm just gonna draw 2.
It is cool that it lets you do an extra thing. It's just true about every board game that if you can do more things at the same time, that's good.
Yep. Okay, that's fantastic. Love the owl imagery. I have way too many cards in my hand now. You're going to kill me with it. But
well, we haven't. Have we broken at all?
No. I broke once. Oh crap! I just broke right now.
You just broke 2.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I was considering breaking, but now I actually kind of don't want to. So if that's any consolation to you,
it is.
Okay, I'm going to. Do I have enough money to do this thing? That costs 6. Man, I don't maybe have enough money. I do have enough money. I don't have enough money. I can make an Sam? This game is tricksy. It's tricksy is the thing.
Okay.
But I can do it. I can make it happen. Because I am allowed to build 1 or more different buildings to the maximum size of my house. Which is to say I can build as many buildings as I want.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm adding 2 X's.
Nice. Okay.
So now I can
So
build up to
5
5.
building power. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to build a 4 enclosure here,
Okay.
which gives me another person.
Nice. Love that.
And it's this guy. And then I'm going to build. Man, I don't want to build another 1 enclosure, so maybe I build a kiosk? Feels dumb to put a kiosk in a corner, but I want that 10 Marios. So, do I want to maybe put my kiosk? Okay, what if I do it like this? But then then I don't get the 10 Marios.
You can finagle it though. Oh no, you got.
Can I do it?
But then you don't get the person.
But then I get my person. Yeah. Okay, I could build a 1, a 3, and a 1, and that would solve this problem.
Yes.
But then I wouldn't have a 4.
Then you wouldn't have a 4. Can confirm you would not.
Then I wouldn't have it. Yeah, I'm going to keep the 4 and build the land kiosk. So that costs me 10, and I get 10 back, and I just rest easy. That's my understanding here. Is that what I want to do? Or do I want my kiosk in the middle? You know what? I want my kiosk in the middle. So I'm going to not worry about the 10 gold. I have to go this way to get to the person. Unless I still... Yeah, it's fine. I'm doing it. I'm doing it this way because it feels smarter. And that means I actually pay 10. Shimmy Jam.
Okay, and you didn't get your 10 back because you didn't do that. Okay.
I didn't do that. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. One of these other days. I'll do it.
Okay. So I am going to play animals. I have the stuff now.
Yeah.
So here we go.
You actually drew the animal you wanted?
Well, I had the animals. It's just that I needed a science tag for this Tasmanian devil here.
Wow.
Okay. So I get to pay 8 for that because it's Australia and I have Australia.
Wow. 8 for 6 is a good deal.
Yeah. He lets me place a card from my hand under this card to gain 2. I will do that.
Holding it for you.
Thank you.
A barred owl hut.
Yeah, I don't know. It costs. Do you see that? It's a level 6 sponsor card.
Whoa.
Yeah, but I don't know why. Like.
Okay, well that's cool.
I guess like a draw engine is good.
Yeah, right? Draw engine is great.
Really cool. Yeah, I just don't have birds this time, so you know.
So you get 6 and 1 for that.
Yeah, so I get 6. It's 1 reputation though, not 1 conservation.
Well,
but actually that does trigger.
Yeah. Which gives you.
I'm gonna take the 3 X's.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess I don't take it. I just take 3 X's instead of 5 money. Okay. Then for my second animal. Oh, and then I get to put that in 1 spot.
2 animals.
For my second animal, I'm going to play this dusky leaf monkey, which sounds made up. And
it is made up. It's not made up. It's not made up.
So he cost me 12 because I do not have Asia.
Mm.
And he's clever, so I can.
You can do the thing.
Yeah. So let me think about this.
You should take your 5 points because then it'll be the last thing you have to think about.
Thank you.
I didn't mean that as like a death threat.
It sounded kind of like a death threat, though.
I just meant meant it as like a normal threat.
What do I want to? I can't do association tasks. I can't.
Man. Okay. I feel like I could be better at this game if we played it again, but I am not good at it right now. So
that's all right.
Clearly you should have pulled that Ecuadorian spore monkey. It's a monkey, and there's a monkey card. Like,
yes.
Why did I not take that card? when I could have just taken it. It's
I'm not
unclear.
sure.
Oh,
well, you were
okay.
doing your reptile thing.
I was doing
right?
reptile, but I should have at least like taken the card, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Because I ain't never seen a monkey this whole game. Playable monkey.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is put sponsors.
Seen a monkey.
This is insane. That's insane. That's bad. You know what? I don't know what I'm doing in the world. I actually think I need the break to happen soon now. So that means that I should put build in the back. And I'm just gonna have to make my peace with getting rid of all these cards. It's just not gonna happen.
You should get more cards. How do you get the thing that lets you hold more cards? Where is that?
Well, it's the association action. So I've already used it too, which I don't regret. I don't regret them, but
that's what I'm doing right now. I can do one association task, which is what I will do. Wrong tutor. I'm going to put this guy on this space also. Now, you might look at my hand and say, Tom, that guy's got to hold more cards. You'd be wrong.
You're actually doing great with the cards.
Yeah, I feel like I'm doing the the resource management part of this game extremely well, and the playing the game part extremely poorly.
This is
what was the game that we played? I'll have to think about it. Anyway, I think I just am gonna take this.
Man, I'm super regretting moving my build action to the end. Just realized that I don't have any buildings, any open buildings anymore.
Well, that's good. It means you've been very efficient.
That's true.
As to what was the game that you and me and Teddy played, where everyone was like, "Oh, Tommy's got a lot of points," and I was like, "I don't have any points at all." And you were like, "But you're being so efficient." What was that game?
Elysium, the one that you and AJ played.
Yeah. I'm feeling like that kind of situation.
A peak efficiency kind of thing, and it was like not.
It just didn't work. I've thought a lot about that game since we played it, even though I couldn't remember its name. It's because I never actually said it out loud. I kept calling it expulsionism. So that's how it comes out in my brain. But I think in retrospect, that was the thing that got me, is that so I've written about this, right? Like every game is a sort of implicit contract between the players and the creators that generally things are priced correctly, right?
Yeah.
So if you're always using all of your currency to get cards that go together, it should work, right? And I feel like the thing I learned from that game is it doesn't. The thing that works is having there were just certain sets of gods who are better than others. I'm not saying that about this game, though I'm wondering about my reptile strategy.
Yeah. Well, we're never going to see a more reptile heavy strategy than what you've already done.
No, it's true. It's just I'm watching everything you're doing, and I'm like, man, did I ever have an opportunity to do that? And the answer is yes. You could have snapped that monkey, But I'm not. Yeah. The clever action's cool. Man. It's a cool action.
Yeah. Although I'm not entirely convinced that I've done it that well.
No, so that's my question about it. It was the thing about Elysium where I was like, I don't want to play this again. There are clearly better and worse things between supposedly equal paths. So why lie to me like that, Elysium dudes? Why tell me that false story? Which isn't to say if you buy cards at if you're playing any deck builder and you just buy cards at random, or tableau builder, right? It's going to go poorly. But if you're putting things together that are supposed to go together,
you would think that Poseidon would be roughly as strong.
Poseidon should work-ish.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Yeah.
And it turns out I should have just bought Zeus. Interlude over on a totally different game. But I'm like, man.
Are you doing? Is it your turn or am
I?
No,
I'm done. I just associated.
I'm supposed to be going.
Yeah, I'm just talking.
Did you move You did not move your reputation up, which seems like a thing you should do.
Oh yeah, I can get a reputation. That's my first one.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I am. Yeah, I'm gonna break us here. I believe that's what I'm gonna do. And that's
you're breaking.
I gotta do it, man. I'm doing break X, gain X here, so I get 5 for that.
All right. Okay.
And that does get us to the break.
That does all the way. Yeah.
Okay, so first we have to discard down. Well, you don't.
Sure don't.
I have to.
4 extra
I have to
spaces.
discard down. Okay.
Do I want your extra ones? I could not pay you for them.
I am sad. Okay. Okay, that's better. That one's better. So I will discard this. Okay. And then we are doing our income. So we need to get our dudes back, which I love to see. I will get yours for you.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. And then
briefly distracted
get South America back there, and then we get our universities back.
All right.
And then we are doing some killing crocodiles.
Yeah, get the native lizards out of here.
Oh, we got a cheetah.
We got a
dugong.
Dugong.
Oh, damn. Dugong.
Dugong. Scientists. Am I right? Scientists.
Yeah, man. They're they be tripping.
They're made of science.
Wow. You have to have a 5 next to 2 water spaces to build him.
I don't believe I am even capable of doing that. I've already built. I could put no. I could.
I have space. I have places where I could put him. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, your map is super open.
He seems pretty cool.
You have an open map of open maps.
Yeah, man. Okay. Then we are doing our income. So income from the track. We both get 19 there.
Wow. 2, 3, 4. -1.
Yep. And then we get our kiosks. So I get 3 for that again.
I think I get 1. Huge bummer. Because I kicked all my animals. Need to get some more small animals for those onesies.
Yeah,
Oops. Man. Oops.
Okay. If you have any app, which you do, any sponsors, you get your
stuff. I get my 9.
Yeah,
that feels fun.
Which is a lot.
That feels fun.
Okay, and then I get my conservation income, which feels very good.
Wow, hate that. I hate that for everyone here, but especially me.
And then we reset the cup to the 2. I would like to say again, we said this last time. The break mechanic is very good.
Yeah, it's a really smart move.
Yeah. Oh, hey, looky there. My good actions are in the good places. It's good, 11. It's good.
Everything's good, 11. Okay. Well, let me tell you that Guerrilla Field Research is not a primate card. Okay. I'm just gonna kick off here by breaking 2 to draw
nice
2 cards. So I'm drawing 2 off the deck, scooting the thing down. That's a whole turn.
Oh my gosh, I was not prepared for a fast turn. Okay.
You best get used to it, son. I almost just said roost to it. You best get roost to it. Yeah.
Roost to it.
Be cool if...
I could do an association task.
You know how Snoop Dogg is a dog? Are there any hip-hop artists who are roosting birds? Because then they can use roost to it.
Roosting birds? I'm not sure that there are any roosting birds. There are
birds in general.
Surely there are birds of some kind, but I don't know about roosting ones.
Well, if they're not roosting, then you can't use roost to it as your catchphrase. There's a specific kind of bird relevant here.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that if I go get either a university or a handshake key, then I am going to get to do an upgrade. That's what you're telling me.
That sounds reasonable.
Okay. Okay. I would like to... Oh. I was going to do that. Okay. That'll be good. Oh, that's great. Okay. This is great. Everything's coming together.
Mhm.
I think. So first of all, I'm going to. Yeah, screw it. Whatever, it's fine. I'm gonna do an association task. Okay, and I'm gonna go to the conservation-y place where you get all the points at, and I'm going to play.
Monkeys.
Look at you. Where are you at?
Oh, you're gonna play your Australia freeing card.
Yes, I'm gonna play my Australia freeing card. Oh wait, it actually ticks down.
Right.
11. Please stop. Okay, I get a reputation for playing this. Where am I? Okay, which means that I get an XE thing, and then I get
Get a reputation. Okay.
one or more different association tasks. Okay, but I would have to place a worker to do the other one. Okay. I am going to free my cassowary here, so I lose 6 money or 6 appeal. And I get to take some stuff. Let's do the 12 money. So I get 12 money, and I get 4 conservation points. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
So, did we ever? So, do we now think that this ×2 means that you put it on any action that you want, basically?
Immediate effect, gained as a placement bonus or when covered by a partner 0 universe. Right? It has the same symbol as the board. So I'd say you would put it on one of these right now.
Right. And
That's
I would,
fine.
and then I could double it. Or 3 cards. Okay. 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 So I will. Yeah. I don't want 3 cards. I think I want the ×2. I don't know.
All right. Okay.
And then the question will be, what do I want the ×2 on? I think I'd want it on build again. Having efficient build action seems good. And then I get to do what? Oh, we have to make our decisions on our things. And I can make a donation, which I will do. I will get the build free stuff thing. And that gets me a conservation point. And yeah. I guess the other question is, do I want to pay some X's to do a second thing? But I don't think that I do. I would have to pay 3 whole X's to do a second thing, which is. But you know what? I'm going to pay 2 X's to enhance that action up to 7. And I will do this thing. No, that's insane. That's an insane thing to do. I'm not doing that. Sorry. We are just now deciding which of our 2 bonus cards we're going to keep. Oh, I should have been paying attention to these. Wow.
Sam, did you also need to flip over your 3 thingy?
Oh yes, thank you.
Bird. Does that bird go away, or does it go into the refill?
In the discard.
So like you could get that bird back if you have a draw thingy.
I think so. I suppose I could be wrong about that. I think I'm going to. No, I'm going to keep. I'm going to keep this thing. So have you? Did you? Okay, you already picked yours a while ago, probably. And my thing moves down, and that was my very long turn. I'm sorry, everybody.
Nah, it's great. You're taking real
I had a great
turns.
time.
I
I
haven't
had a
moved
great
on the
time.
green track yet, and I'm not sure how. I have been dealt
Yeah, that's
exactly one card that lets that happen, and I can't play it. So I've held it for a long time, but I
yeah,
can't play it.
yeah, that's a little rough.
Yeah, this is where I am a little bit going down the Elysium track. Where I'm like, I really want to like this game, and also I'd like to play the game at some point. If I could like
Yeah,
have anything that let me do that,
yeah,
um,
yeah, yeah. I feel you.
at some point, I could buy Gorilla, but I can't. Okay, I am going to. I just drew cards, huh? Because kind of what I want to do is draw more cards. All right, I'll play an animal. So here's animals. I get to play
Okay,
one of them because it was in the 4 spot.
nice.
Um, I'm going to play this barn owl at full price.
What does he do? Perception
He
4.
costs me
Nice.
12.
Okay.
1, 2, 1, 2. So he gets me 3 wingdingers, and he costs 1, so I get to put him in a onesie. I'm going to put him in this onesie that gets kiosk points. Draw 4 cards. Oh, take 3 things. 3 things? 3 things. And then I have to discard 2, is how I,
Yeah.
of the ones I just drew.
Nice.
So, okay. Okay. Well. Okay, I'm showing you this card, even though I'm not keeping it, because it's nonsense to me. Have you ever seen a card that says "Play a rock icon"?
Yeah,
Does it?
it's like so like it's if you
Oh,
play
like
this.
by Lizard. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That
Not
is
relevant.
confusing terminology, though.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm getting rid of that, and I'm getting rid of. Oh, this is a hard decision, but I feel like it has to be this one. Yeah, that card's better. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so that was you.
I think I did the whole thing. Yeah. That's
Okay,
me.
cool. Great, awesome. I just decided that I could do that, and that would be fine. So let's do that. I'm gonna play
Question.
an animal.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
might have to undo that decision because I just realized I was going to break the rules again. If I play
Okay.
a green card up here, do I have to do that green card at the time, or can I just like set it up?
I don't think that you have to. It says you. Crap. Oh, here it is. Okay. You may either support a conservation project already in play or play a conservation card from your hand and support it immediately.
Okay, so I need to do both.
I think so.
Okay, then I need to redraw those 2 cards and rethink because
Okay.
I can't use these with apologies. Which is kind of the thing I was saying. Well, I can't use that one either, so it doesn't really matter. Well, all right, fine. I'm going to do the same thing I did and just, like, I guess hope I get lucky later or something because there's not a good strategy with the other 2. We're good. I'm done.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I am doing animals. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Animals. So here is an animal, and you're not going to like this animal, actually. This is a Japanese macaque.
Yes.
He has pilfer. Okay.
Sam,
So.
I'm extremely done playing this game.
Okay, so hold on. Let me do the things first to make sure I haven't forced it up. So I flip my 3 back over, and it's next to water. I have to pay 18. I get 7 income back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm allowed to play him because I have this Asia icon already. Okay, so okay, what is the so the 2 just means
so you're gonna take one from me because I have more tickets.
Yeah. Okay. So I take a card from you, or I get 5. I take 5 money from you. Your choice.
Oh well, you can take 5 money, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know how to draw my cards anymore. Yeah, I'll just.
They got like bound up with some.
Yeah, I don't know.
You got your tokens from here. These.
Cool. Fun.
Okay. Cool. So I took the 5 money.
Did you take it from me, or do I need to take it from me?
You need to subtract it from you, from yourself. Yeah. Okay, and that's what I did. Pilfered.
So that's why that's weird. I have animals in my hand. Yeah. I'm going to sponsor the break, which I probably should have done last time. So that's for 5.
Nice. Does that break us? It did not break us.
We're like 7 away.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Sitting 2 away. Okay, so you just got money. Okay, so it's my turn. That's why. Okay. I'm gonna do an association task, and I'm gonna use an X to get up to 3. So that will let me snag a place. Which place do I want? I guess. I mean, Africa seems like a decent bet. We're ostensibly supposed to be collecting African stuff, so I guess I'll take Africa.
I have seen precisely 1 Africa token this game when I played it.
Yeah. Well, okay. So I'll take that. That means that I get to upgrade somebody.
There's this cheetah, which
there is a cheetah out there. Yeah.
Which does seem cool.
Okay. Animals are just get slightly better. Builds let me build more and build stuff, but I kind of already have a ×2 on that. Sponsors, I believe, sucks, right? It does. Sponsors suck. So I will flip animals here. And then I get to make a donation, which I will do. My cat just tried to kill me.
It did not succeed.
Did not succeed. I am still standing. I will donate for 7 money, which I already did, and I get my conservation point, and I am going to get 5 extra income now every break. That's what I did.
I don't care what happens next. Okay. No, I mean, I am actually totally in that Elysium place right now. Like, there is no viable action I can take that will do anything like your last 10 actions have done. And I'm not sure where I went wrong, but, like, I would rather start over than keep playing. Obviously, that's not viable for this evening.
Yeah, not for our time slot.
I will keep doing stuff. I just, like, I don't have place. I'll build. It's in my spot. I'll build a giant house thingy. I'll stick it here so it pays for itself.
Nice.
And that's a turn.
Nice. Okay. I'm going to break and get cards. So I get 4 cards. Or I can snap. And you know what, friends? I'm going to snap. I'm going to snap this dugong.
Dugong.
Dugong, don't bother me. Yep, I have no regrets about that. Okay, and I broke 2, which means that we are breaking officially. Oh, am I supposed to be? You're supposed to get an X token when you trigger the break. Okay.
Did you not take one last time?
I did not, but that's fine. That can be my penalty.
You can take one. It's totally irrelevant. Apologies for the bad affect.
Oh no, it's fine.
It does not matter.
This is a thing. People, this is the complaint about the game.
I just don't have anything to do over here, and I could have associated.
Which, by the way, is far more substantive to my mind than any complaint about Terraforming Mars's randomness.
Correct.
And stuff.
You always have a thing to do in Terraforming Mars.
Yeah, this is why. And Mintz and I played a game with Turmoil and stuff when he was here, and it took us 7 hours, and I beat him by 50 points, and we just had a great time every single second of it, right? So
because you're doing stuff. Yeah.
So this is why it boggles my mind so much that it's number 16.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm having a great time, and
I wish I could be having a great time.
Yeah,
the thing is, I need to have taken a monkey, but I couldn't. You were higher up on the track, so that I needed to be higher up on the track, but I couldn't because I didn't have any cards in my hand to let me do that. So, at some point, you have to have a thing that lets you go anywhere to get started, right. And I haven't had those, and I don't know how to solve that problem.
On my side, things are sort of coalescing in a certain way.
So, just to put this in perspective, I've been holding this monkey since the first round. It says you need a monkey. So I've been trying for monkeys. I cannot have taken them yet.
Okay. And you just don't have any monkeys.
I drew this card, which says, here's a monkey symbol for up there, Tom. So I was like, okay, if I ever get a monkey, okay. And I drew this card, which says, hey man, you need 2 monkey symbols. But at some point, I need a monkey. I gotta have one. And maybe it was the Ecuadorian squirrel monkey, and I could have snapped it at some. But
you could have snapped.
I'll have to watch the tapes.
Yeah.
Could I have? Was it there when I snapped the Komodo dragon? I was trying to remember that.
I think it was.
So this is a problem I could solve. I just super.
Yeah. It's just about prioritizing. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. We are in the midst of a thing though, so we are going to. Refresh stuff.
I didn't do that.
Oh, you're good.
That's my vocal complaint will indicate. This is what I mean about the Elysium complaint, though. It's okay, so I should have taken the monkey. I drew this monkey after I drew the lizard, is the thing that I'm realizing. So it was later than I think it was.
Okay.
There's a monkey.
Look, it's a monkey. Yeah.
Well.
Okay, well, you're gonna have first shot at it. Okay,
let's think of that place.
Well, you can. Oh yeah, you can't stop. Anyway, let's. It's about to slide down too, so.
Well, there you go.
It still probably doesn't matter. Hey, look, another monkey. No. We got monkeys. Yeah, we got.
Well, they're the monkeys. Someday.
Looky there. Okay, so we've done that. Now we're doing income. So on the board, income. You get 20 and I get 19. And then kiosk income, I still get 3.
I actually made it up to 3 this time.
Nice. Yeah. Okay, and then sponsor income, so you get your 9. And then passive income, I get a conservation point.
Okay.
I get 5 money.
Yikes.
And I get to build a 2 thing.
Or a 1 if you want.
Oh, is that true?
Surely,
build
if
a
you
one.
get to build a 2, you could build a 1, right? I mean,
I think I want to build a 2.
you should. I mean,
Or else.
yeah.
I want to build a 2 because I
Alright.
can actually snag another card, which I will do. I will grab this Gold Mine Tamarin. It's a macaw.
Macaw. All right.
Okay. Cool. So those are the things. We did them.
I'm gonna disassociate. So I can't do that one, so I have to do this one. And I'm gonna take the points or the movements, so that lets me flip a thing. I'm gonna flip my association, and then that moves me 2 up here to that cheetah, and that's a turn.
Okay. What are we doing here? I am cool. Okay, that's cool. That's good. Okay. I can't. I can't associate. Okay. Universities, huh? Yeah. Okay.
Northern Plains Link.
Okay. I will associate, and I will use 2 of my XE tokens to get up to where you are, and I will take the hand size one.
Smart.
That also gets me a reputation, which lets me take a card. I will take the Linger here. Okay, and then it lets me upgrade something. I guess I'm gonna upgrade the build. And that was my associate. Oh, and I can also do a donation, which I will do. So I'll pay 10 recklessly, I think, but you know. And I will take this thing and that. And I get my conservation point. And that is a snap, an income of a snap.
All right, Sam. I'm very sorry, but I'm done.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't have the thing to do. 2 monkeys were flipped. I did the only thing I could do to pick up a monkey. You took both monkeys. Not bad. Your thing to do is correct, but also like
yeah.
There's nothing for me to play in this game. I do not have a feasible way of getting a single whatever the green track is.
So I had to get these monkeys both because I didn't want you to get them, and because they were going to get me 5, so I was going to.
Sure, yeah. I mean, you took the monkeys. It's the thing to do. I just don't know.
Yeah.
I guess I'll get to review the tapes because I edit these videos, but I really don't want to sit here watching you play this game for the next hour.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
You certainly win. You very win. There's no doubt there, and I apologize because I know you have more things to do. But
no, it's okay. It's okay.
Life is slow dying, and wow, an unprompted Philip Larkin reference. I don't do a lot of those these days.
It's a good phase to have moved out of, I guess. I just want everyone to appreciate the incredible double upgraded action that I was about to be able to do. Yeah. So I was going to actually be able to build spaces for all 4 of the animals, I think. Yeah.
A 3, a 1, a 5, and a 2 definitely adds up to 11, but you have X's. You certainly have 22 gold. Yeah. You could overbuy.
I would maybe even throw some
kiosks.
One kiosk. I guess I was be a lot. It's different buildings, so yeah. But this is perfect. 1, 2, 3, 5.
Does different buildings mean you can't build 2 2s? Surely it doesn't mean that.
I have no idea.
I think it just means like, wow, I hadn't actually looked at the word different that closely. I just assumed it meant like you can build more than one now.
You can't build 3 kiosks or whatever. Yeah.
Right.
I
But
don't
you
know.
can surely you can build 2 twos.
I don't know. Can
It does not explain an answer to that question. 2 identical buildings. So surely I'm reading it wrong.
Yeah, I think so. I think
Okay.
so. They're saying you can't build like 5 twos, which someone would actually almost be able to do. Well, they would be able to do.
Right.
In this
That's a weird
scenario.
rule. Okay.
Like, it doesn't immediately seem that broken, and it required a lot of effort for me to set this up. So, like, you know what I mean? Like,
1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah.
yeah.
Huh. So you
Anyway,
could build a kiosk.
this is gonna be dope. let me just build it out and show us what it would have looked like. So we would have had I would have had to get my dugong into a space with 2 water. So here's 1. Then I could have thrown down a pavilion here, a pavilion here, a 2 here, and then I would need a 1 here, and then a 3 here, which also would have gotten me another worker. That would have been 1 action.
It's a good action.
Yeah. So the other side, okay. So the other side of this question is, I think that I won this because my hand did synergize really well. It's not just that you forked up. Like,
Sure.
I had, like, this was almost unbelievable. I had a bird that required a partner zoo to play, and then I also had this in my opening 8 cards to choose from. So I was just like, oh well, that's just easy money, right? And it was. And then all these monkeys, which I'm not sure that we saw that many monkeys last game.
No, this is like all the monkeys in the freaking game. This is a ton of monkeys. I'm doing a search for monkeys.
So I was gonna get 5 more.
There's another monkey on the top of the deck right now.
Wow.
Oh no, it's a sponsor monkey, so we couldn't have bought it. We're above 25. Okay.
I also had this kookaburra, which gave me a ticket for each Australia icon in every zoo, and I would have played it after the double Australia dugong. So I would have gotten, like, it's like your Komodo dragon, but for Australia. So that would have made me happy. Yeah.
Did you ever play an Asia card? You played what?
Yeah, I have 2 Asia cards, and I would have played a 3rd.
All right, I count 3 more, 4 more. There are a lot more monkeys in this deck. There are a butt ton of monkeys.
Okay.
There's also several monkey sponsorships.
Okay.
No, it's just so you have a very synergistic hand, and also like, so I was just making a list of cards where I'm like, oh, I should have taken that, like herpetologist, monkey number 1, monkey number 2, monkey number 3. So like at some point I have to be able to take the cards.
Yes.
In order for so like I'm not saying I'm playing a mistake-free game. Far from it. I just mean like it's deeply unforgiving, and I'm not sure I understand. So like this happened to me last game, and I was like, oh, I didn't understand how rules worked. I'll figure it out in the next one. Clearly, didn't remember all the rules, but like definitely had some organizing principles in hand. Started with a reptile house in hand and 3 reptiles that I could all play, which I did play for free. It doesn't feel like I did the wrong thing.
No, not at all. Yeah. I got, I think, an unusual, well, maybe not. I mean, maybe I kind of sought these out. Number of these icons where I could just pick stuff up.
You got so many of those.
I didn't have to take the cards action very often, and because I was pushing my reputation really hard, that gave me access to almost the whole tableau.
But like this freaking zoo school
know.
gives you a green and a reputation. What's the green? Conservation and reputation.
Yeah, conservation and reputation. Yeah, so I kept it mainly because of the conservation, because the conservation points are the best thing.
Right.
But
Yeah.
early
That's how you win the
reputation
game.
is great too, right?
The other thing I'll say is the minute you took that association card, I was like, my whole goal in life right now is to be able to play one of those. Couldn't. Like at no point during the game did I have an opportunity. I could have, instead of building this thing in my futile monkey land, I could have taken a thing and and upgraded it. But you still would have put it, like I would have gotten it up in time for you to finish out the set.
Yeah.
Which is just bonk. Like I just don't know how.
I feel like pushing the reputation track, which doesn't seem like it should be very important.
You mean this
actually
one?
Is. Yeah.
Yeah, but what would I have done to do that? Like what cards do I take? So I have taken the only 2 associations on the track that let me move up. And granted, I did them slightly late, but like it's not like that ever mattered to me.
Yeah.
I could have built up here, but then I wouldn't have been able to play my animals.
Right. So I got a couple just from playing stuff.
Oh, I know that. I just didn't.
And then I got a couple from a placement, like the tile placement.
Right.
So you didn't place there because it's difficult.
So like if in the beginning of the game I play a 1 here and a 2 up here, then I can make that work, but then I can't play my reptile house such that it's near all the things it needs to be near.
Yeah.
I guess there technically cuts it if I, instead of buying a 1, buy a 2.
Maybe this is underrated. Just the 2 spot on the
maybe
association track.
But no, I tried to take that and I didn't have a person. I used my only person to take it. This is what I'm saying. Is like I never had an opportunity to play the game. We've been here
because
for 2 hours.
Because the game is so interlocked.
Yeah.
Right.
Like if you don't start doing it,
you don't. Yeah. Then it's interlocking you in. That's a phrase I just coined.
So what I did instead is I built all the way across the map to get a second person, so that I could have any chance at flipping a second card. Which I actually don't have, like associations now in my 1 spot, and I have no excess. Like I would have needed 3 more turns before I could have feasibly gone the next step up. Yeah, man, I don't know. This is what I want. I want to like this game. I like it conceptually. I've thought about it a lot, but like, I would like to play it.
That was tough.
It'd be nice if I could play the game I'm playing.
Yeah. I think.
And maybe it's just to say that like you're playing well. Like I think you're making good choices, and there's only 2 of us, right? So maybe this game is meant to play at 4. But
I think that the community really thinks that it's good at, like really good at 2. Like it's one of those,
It's just we're nowhere near the end of this game. Like you've got a couple more breaks left before you're going to move these around, right?
Unless I think I have. Okay, so hold on. So this would have been 10, 10, 12, 14.
Well, you played 11.
Sorry.
22.
10, 22. So I would have had 19 left, but I would have had 19 left, and I would have had another person.
Right.
Or I could have maybe I could have done this instead of the other thing.
Sure. Right? So then you would have 29 left.
Yeah.
Which isn't enough to pay for all your things. You need 1 break for sure.
I think I would have done it in 1 break.
Well, but what I mean is like even if you play all of these animals, you haven't connected your dots yet. Like you've got a long way to go. Here.
Right, but I've got 5 sitting here from the primates, which I would have done.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the dugong is another one there. And then I would have had at that. So I would have played the kookaburra last, right?
So right. So we're gonna give that 27. To put you at 58.
Oh, right? That's you.
Oh shoot! To put you at 52 less than 8, 3 less than 8.
Okay.
So that puts you there.
Okay. Yeah. So I would have had to come up with 3
well,
more
you just need to like draw some cards and make some points. But like the point
Yeah.
is, the whole time you're doing that, I'm going to be over here drawing cards that I hope I can play with
Yeah.
a butt ton of money.
Right. Yeah, that's not great.
Yeah, if there had been an option that said like, you know, and maybe again, this is because I said in the opening, I was like, okay, you can play this game without money, but you can't really. Like, you need it to play any animals. But if there were an action that were like, you can pay 15 coins to snap, you know, or like you can pay 15 coins for an X at any time, which would let me snap up at great cost one monkey to like get any of this started. I don't think I win, but at least I'm playing. I think I still score 0 points, right? Like you finish before I can get anywhere close. But at least I'm playing the game.
Yes, I see what I definitely see what you mean. Not playing the game is like
very frustrating.
Yeah, this is what we were saying about terraforming Mars, right? Like
terraforming is, you can be losing, but at least you've like got your cool thing going, and like you're building cities, and it's getting you pets, and you're sacrificing the demon gods and gold.
You also can't 100% see that you're losing in Mars, whereas you can here.
Yeah.
There's just no possible way you're catching.
No. There's no possible way with my cards right now and this setup for me to make it to the second green space. Like even supposing I draw a monkey. Supposing I draw a monkey, I can make it to the third green space.
If you got a second Africa, you could also claim the 2 Africa.
Yeah, have you seen the second Africa?
Nope. Well, there was the cheetah. There's a cheetah.
There's a cheetah
right there.
Yeah, I would have to have a 5 space. I was kind of hoping to save that 5 space for my hibiscus monkey, but so it be.
How is a cheetah only 6 appeal, and the dugong is 9?
Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. I'm
just
looking
feel
to
like
see if we discarded Africas.
Kids want cheetahs.
The lion was in Africa. It requires 3 predators, so that was never going to have an obstacle.
The cheetah is 2 predators.
Oh, you threw away the Rhesus Monkey Park. Or I did. Oh, no. Okay, I did. Because this is my other opening hand option. So maybe I just made like a fatal error here. I had this monkey park. This polar... Actually, it would have been terrible. I'd have been so mad because... one of these was not mine. These are not mine. You had the koala. I don't remember what the 5th... Did I have this? Maybe I had this koala also. So I had some bears. Did I have this koala? The point is, I was looking at a bear hand with a monkey card, and then the reptile hand that I took. I was like, okay. Well...
Yeah.
I can keep a monkey thing, a reptile thing, and 2 reptiles. Or I can just go all reptile and see how monkeys work. I guess in retrospect, I should have taken the monkey thing, and like maybe you can lose this game that quickly. But I don't know how to I don't know how to turn down the reptile.
That's pretty rough. I think that's the thing. I don't think that you can turn down the reptile thing.
I should have. It would have been. It would have been way better.
I know, but it's just such a great synergy. I don't know.
Because you're right. Like I played all this stuff, and it basically came out as 0 space, and it put me up in the income. Like it did all the things I expected it to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe when I veiled Chameleon, if there was a monkey out there, maybe I just like totally devalued monkeys. And the thing is, I did keep these monkey cards, right? But I also knew they were monkeys and didn't get better cards. Like it's not like I was throwing away cards where I was like, oh, this could also be good, right?
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's
I did throw away a bird, but I had to keep my reptiles.
It's definitely possible too that it's just that my synergy that I just happened to get was just so sharp, so good.
Maybe, yeah.
That it overwhelmed like a not bad strategy. Because like your problem with the monkeys was that I could also pick them up off the table better than you.
Anytime you wanted.
Yeah. So
I threw away this bird, and he was terrible for me. I didn't need to build more.
No, this is the bird that I built. This is the bird that I built.
No, you're right. I've seen that bird before. I threw away a bird. It wasn't the owl, because I would have kept the crap out of that.
Bird of Paradise?
Maybe.
Stoat. You should have kept the stoat.
I don't think I had the stoat.
I think I threw away the stoat, actually.
I think these 4 on the right were the 4 that you started with.
Yeah.
Ending at European Badger. So yeah, I probably threw away the Bird of Paradise. Fine. I threw away a bird.
And yeah,
I threw away the bird because there's a freaking purple cube on the 2 bird spot, and I didn't have any other ones. I looked at that. I was like, oh, a bird. I'll keep it. Oh, never mind.
Oh, yeah.
Because I saw 2 total birds, so that would be. Yeah.
Yeah, I had 2 birds also, but I figured I was never going to get to 4, which is correct.
So I guess if I start by not cheating.
And the other thing about this is that, so like I got fed up with terraforming Mars, playing with you and Lauren before we finally got Lauren to agree to do drafting.
Right.
Drafting mitigates the randomness enough,
Right. Maybe it would help to just draft our opening 8 cards.
I think you could draft the opening 8, but then you can't draft ever again because there isn't a regular, So drafting the opening 8 could help. I wonder if people have made like an official variant,
Yeah.
Not official, but like a tested variant.
A tested variant. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Well, I would try to play this game again. I think if we run into 3 out of 3, where it's just like,
yeah,
we'll call you the Ark Nova champion.
The other thing is that, so I've been thinking about getting this game because it's animals, which is a theme that Grace likes. I'd say it's about as heavy as Underwater Cities, which is probably like our heaviest Euro that sees any sort of repeated play. And if she experienced the game that you just experienced, then that would be our only play ever. So like,
that's fair.
So, yeah.
I've said this 3 times. I'll say that I want to like this game. I like everything about it in principle. I think it's a really cool structure. I also have now tried to play twice, and both times, like, not really been able to do anything. And I'm happy to say that's like a lack of foresight on my part. I'm just not really sure how to solve that problem.
Also, there's no reason why I should be like. It's not like I have ever played it outside of the 2 times. Like it's not
sure.
I've been watching strategy guides or something. So like
you knew to take the monkeys. The strategy guides told.
If there are monkeys, I'm gonna take them.
No, I mean you did things that made sense. You did this. I mean, maybe I'm just mad that you got Zoo School on your first draw. Like this card is freaking amazing.
And see, I almost threw it away. I almost didn't see the amazingness of it.
I would have
been stupid.
I absolutely would throw that card away now that I've seen it in action.
Yeah.
Because it gives you you play this thing, right, which gave you also an X and put you in position for more research.
Yep. It gave me a rep and a conservation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this little thing?
And
it
means you get to take a card. Yeah.
Yeah. This is freaking. Yeah.
I don't remember what I took, but it was. Oh, I took the I think
you took the herpetologist. Yeah, you did with your opening play. Yeah. So there's that, and you were able to take it because that one bumped you into the second spot.
Yes, exactly.
Right. Yeah. Because my next play was that stupid take a thing from the display thing, which I ended up taking. Oh, I took the Vogue Constructor, which I never. I would have had to taken the 2 science thing dinger because I also only ever saw 1 science tag, like playable science tag.
Yeah.
So I sold it. So there was my moment, like buy a monkey. But at that point in time, I have no monkeys in my hand. I haven't seen a monkey yet, so why would I buy a monkey? I'm going to buy a cool lizard.
And you didn't know that I had 2. Or I guess I only had 1 at that point. I hadn't gotten to the Ecuadorian guy.
You had the dusky. So you pulled both the Ecuadorian and the Japanese macaque from the board.
From the display. Yeah,
Right.
I had the dusky leaf monkey in my hand, my starting hand.
Right. But this is the thing. So by the time you pulled the squirrel monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I had, instead of snapping, taken this native farm animals. Which I still, like, I don't know. Obviously, I wouldn't make that decision again, but I don't know how I would know. Not like
It's
this is a
good.
great card. It gave me
Yeah.
extra income per turn, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you, I don't know
Not
how many of those things conservation things you were going to end up with, but like 1 or 2 points on the conservation track at the end is enormous, you know?
Right. I think I was going to end up with. Oh, I moved everything around. Is the problem here? This is here. This is actually a ones piece, which is like stupid around. I actually
I'll also say I hadn't tipped my hand yet that I was trying to do monkeys. So like, why would you have?
Correct. Yeah. It's not like you had played a monkey yet.
Yeah.
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 No, you had literally only played Zeus.
Yeah.
Which I guess is smart. Like you play your sponsors first.
Yeah. And
yeah.
The cassowary gave me a double build. That's this cassowary. Honestly, I mean, you could make an argument that this cassowary won me the game because it got me 2 conservation points, basically, because it was the thing, and it got me a double build, so I was able to just be really efficient with my builds.
You just had those cards, yeah.
Yeah, I had the cassowary in my starting hand. Like my starting hand was this monkey.
The monkey, okay. And so I didn't know you had a monkey, obviously.
This was my other one.
Wow. Okay, well that's ridiculous.
Like, that's an amazing.
Yeah.
And at the time, I was like, I don't know, these suck. We should reload the mod. But no, like this is an incredible combo. So.
Well, this is the thing. Is like it's not necessarily an incredible combo. It's just that like the bird lines up.
Right.
And
this is incredible.
At least one card is relevant to the bonuses.
Yeah.
Which is far more than I could say.
And this card, this Zoo School gives me 3 head starts.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And because I went second, my association action was in the 5 spot to start the game. Sorry, my sponsors action was.
Is that how that goes? I didn't know how setup works for these things.
I don't know either, but that's just where it was. And maybe they're just randomly.
I think my sponsors is also at 5.
Okay. And I know that we were in a slightly different order.
Animals is always at 1. It's definitely, or at least.
Okay.
My animals have always been at 1, and you're all 4 setups we've had have started with the animals at 1. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing we're doing. It's like, this is a fun game to think at, but also...
Yeah. Okay, this is what it is. The animals card starts at 1, and then you shuffle everything else and put them out randomly. So it was not because I went second. It just so happened that I had it lined up to play them.
I mean, this has nothing to do with turn order.
Yeah.
Yeah, this card's amazing. The bird beating program is very cool.
To the point where I'm like, is it? Yeah. No, I mean it is what it says it is. It just seems so manifestly broken. I don't know. Maybe there aren't very many birds that like require a partner zoo. So
it requires 1 bird and a partner. But that's not what that says. This just says like. It's not like this. It's not like you need this symbol. It's if you have Australia and the bird says Australia. Yeah.
But it's just like this requires me to fulfill this to be able to even play.
I see.
Right.
Yeah.
And I can play it in the starting space.
So and you can play it in the starting space. And you did it on the cheap. It was a 9 coin.
Yeah.
6 ticket. 2 conservation. 2. Yeah.
And then I let him go to do the other one too, to do this one. So like I ended up getting 4 more. So I got 6 conservation points from that freaking cassowary.
And double build, and yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah. What are you gonna do?
that's wild.
That's
Wild.
wild. I ain't never saw nothing like that. What did I see? I saw the cable car. Each time you play a rock icon, which I was holding one, it was the giant ape I would never build. So
And if you had 6 rock, and it has 2 rock icons, so you would get 4 to when you play it.
right.
And then if you had 6 rock icons at the one, and you would get 1 conservation. Okay.
I thought about using it just to build out, but at that point I actually didn't need building.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Although I didn't keep that. One of my bonuses was small animals, and the other one was open spaces. And I was like, well, I could leave a lot of open spaces, but then I can't build any monkeys. And surely someday I'll get a monkey.
Yeah.
False.
Mine was 1 for each animal category, of which more. So I figured I might be able to finagle it. My other one was like,
you were super gonna get that.
Science tags I had, but yeah, I was definitely gonna get monkeys.
So I had a good line on small animals. I had 4 of them already, 5 of them once I played that bird. But like, I don't know if I was gonna get.
Yeah.
I don't know if but this is the thing I'm saying about the implicit contract that I think the game designers have with play.
10 small animals.
Are you ever gonna have unless there are a bunch of small animals out there that like give you cool points powers? But there seems to be a pretty strict correlation between size of animal and how many points you get.
Yeah.
You don't get green points for 1s and 2s. So that feels like built in. I don't know. I kept it because it was already giving me as many points as the open spaces. But like, it feels like a sort of. And this one too. This says don't play the game.
Yeah.
Like 24 open spaces? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's yeah.
For 4 points, that says don't play the game. Okay. Anyway, maybe I'm deciding I actually
which is a time-honored tradition in board games for in-game points, right? Like there are lots of dumb don't play the game kind of like.
No, I don't think this is true. So like the game we always go to is Wingspan, right? All the Wingspan bonus cards are play the game in a certain way to get these points.
Yeah,
like
I guess I was thinking of Gloomhaven battle goals sometimes. Or
but battle goal, like Gloomhaven's a semi-co-op.
Yeah,
like a battle goal is cherry on top at the end of the session.
Yeah. It's true. It's the thing that I can think of where I get that feeling of like, oh, like have less than 7 experience, or like don't loot anything. Those battle goals where you're just like, oh, so you just want me to not do the fun stuff, and you'll give me 2 check marks.
Kind of, but like you still get to win the scenario. The difference here is like if I'm going to leave 24 spaces open, what am I doing? Like actually, I mean sincerely, what am I doing?
Yeah, I guess how many spaces are there?
That's a good question.
Like, how could you possibly compete?
5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 39 spaces. So you would get 15 building spaces.
Okay.
So like conceivably, this is why I was sort of actually happy with it when we started the game. Like conceivably, if all you build is a reptile, like a couple ones, a reptile house, and I was like, maybe I can. So my original vision for this board was to try to do. Okay, blue cubes, get out of there. A reptile house here, and then to tuck an aviary.
Oh, okay.
Right. So I was like, maybe because I was like monkeys. When I started the game, actually, I was like, I'm throwing away this monkey card. I'll shoot for birds and snakes. Maybe actually I hadn't really processed this, but probably this way is the smarter action.
Yeah.
That puts everything on a rock and a river and gives you a person. But like, okay, so then I've only used 1, 2. I didn't include these 3, by the way, because they're always there. So 42 if you count those. But right, like then I'm only using 12. And I get a Boku bonus points from my chickens and my natural habitat.
Yeah.
But like, I don't
Yeah.
even that. Like, if I'd been doing that perfectly, I
I think
I'm
that the
not playing
release,
the game like you are.
yeah, right. The release things are like they could
Sure.
also potentially help you shoot that gap, right? Like I'm playing animals and getting stuff for them, and then I'm releasing them and doing it again, and um, instead of
Did
having to
we?
build the way that I,
We didn't see those. Like, you got it.
yeah. I mean, there was this one, which was out there, and you had,
Which one?
but yeah,
Sorry.
but yours was an Australian lizard, so like that wouldn't have done it for you. So
Oh,
yeah,
where'd the lizard one go? Oh, yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, we had this jungle at some point. I had this jungle and I threw it away uh, because sea primates.
I think
Are you?
I had one like that. I think it was you did the predator one. I think
Maybe I had the predator one. Oh, so
because
you
I had
threw
the
that one
primate.
away.
It was when I had 4 cards left and I had to trigger the break anyway and
Right.
because
Yeah.
I was super gonna be able to do this one too.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Ark
Yeah,
Nova. 0 for 2 so far for Tom. I guess 2 for 2 for Sam. So.
2 for 2 for Sam for sure.
Okay.
Although the
You can
first
play
play
solo.
hardly
I mean,
counts.
I think also maybe this is like the solo playing community is extremely vocal. So if you're
Uh-huh.
playing this game solo, there's none of, like, you're just sort of like playing along, right? You're like, oh, it
Yeah,
hasn't materialized yet, which is a very different feeling than like I'm watching the only other person lap me around the board. Um,
yeah, yeah.
eh.
And it's literally lapping too. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
I never moved my little blue guy. He's still here. I
Yeah, that's
I don't know how I could
wild.
have done it. I
Yeah,
still
man.
don't. We've been talking for a while. I still don't see it. I play the monkey house, and then I guess I have to know that I get a monkey that requires a monkey. That's the other thing of all the irony. It's like I finally draw a monkey, or I draw this
Uh-huh.
monkey, and it's a monkey that requires a monkey. I'm like, cool. I'm gonna hang on to monkeys.
Yeah, that's it's not
It's
ideal.
also a monkey that only gives you bonuses for having more monkeys, which would have
Yeah.
been very disappointing.
Critically endangered though. So
Yeah, the Ateles hybridus. Hmm. All right. Well, a disappointing play of Ark Nova, in which
yeah.
Sam once again reigns victorious. Eventually, you would have drawn more cards and done things.
Yeah.
I mean, all you have to do is break 3 times and you win the game.
Yes. That's right. That's right. I forgot I would be also getting a conservation point every time I did that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Well,
Well, next week we're gonna we're doing a second plays of things we liked
yeah.
series here. Right?
Liked
So
now being scare quoted, but
a second play of things we wanted to play a second time.
there you
We'll
go.
say it that way.
That's
Yeah.
right. Honest, I mean, I would play freaking Ark Nova again. At least I would play for half an hour and see if I felt crappy at the end of it.
But the leash is getting shorter.
But the leash is getting much shorter. And I feel bad because, like, what I don't mean to say is, oh, well, if I were winning, I would want to keep playing this game. Because, like, obviously that's not ever always a little bit true, right? But, like, that's not what I mean. What I mean is, I'd like to feel like I was doing a competitive game thing with the game.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to go play pickup with LeBron. I'm just not interested.
I would do that.
I know you would.
Also,
and you wouldn't be competitive, but you play basketball.
I would not. This reminds me of the phenomenon in Magic: The Gathering, where one player is mana screwed, which means either that they aren't drawing any mana or that they're only drawing mana, and the other player is doing stuff and kicking their ass. So this is how most games of Magic are.
Okay.
At least at the like casual decent player level, and the game only works if both players are able to actually do stuff, right?
Right.
Like it just doesn't. So Mince and Steiner and I play 3-player a lot, which basically eliminates that problem because the person who's just like floundering around just gets ignored until they finally get stuff out, kind of.
Gotcha. Like, there's no point in spending your resources to go murder botting the person who's not even a threat.
Right. Because then Mint's is going to kill you. Right.
Right. Like, if you go
this game doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. This game doesn't have that because it's not a game where you can murder your opponent.
It's also not a game that you're going to play in less than 2.5 or 3 hours. So, like, listen, sometimes I get destroyed at Sushi Go. And also, we're done in 15 minutes and just decide whether or not we want to play again. And, like, this lady, you know, so, like, again.
And you just get to say, like, good job, Mom, you beat me, you know.
Like, yeah, you figured it out. And, like, I don't like losing at Sushi Go, but it's, you know, and then after 2:15 or 3:15 minutes, it's like, let's watch a movie. Yeah, it's all over. This is so long. This is a huge game for being massively unforgiving.
Yeah. I think this is what you've been saying about Clank too, which maybe we'll talk more at length about later. So like people complain about randomness a lot in games like this, right? And other people say, well, randomness is sort of how you get replayability to some extent. Like if you're just playing the same game. But it's like, is the randomness proportionate to the length and complexity of the game? So if it's like this, where you can't even begin to get an engine going, then that's the bad side of randomness, right?
Yeah. So listen, Teddy and I, when the last time he visited me, we played 3 games of Gaia Project. And, like, we're both competitive at Gaia Project. We had one game where he beat me by like 40 points. You know, like, it wasn't even close. But when you're playing Gaia Project, you're not like, oh, this bad thing happened to me because I didn't get the draws. You're like, oh, this bad thing happened to me because I didn't plan ahead. I should have seen that. You know, like, my chess rating is dropped by whatever point. And it's not like, oh, that guy got lucky. It's like, oh, cool. Like, cool move. You know, like, I'm learning a thing from this experience.
I got outplayed here.
I got outplayed here. And I don't want to say that I didn't get outplayed by you. Clearly, you played this game very well. I'm not like, oh, Sam actually sucks at Ark Nova. This is all hogwash, right? Like, that's not the point. It's that, like, I never got a chance to not get outplayed.
There was no available counter move, right?
Right. Yeah. Man, when you played the Pilfer card, I didn't realize you could take my monkey, but I'm literally holding this hand of all freaking monkey-dependent monkey cards. I'm like, just take them all, man. You know, like...
Yeah, that would have been a table flip. Yeah, I feel that.
An actual table flip. My, like, 4th grade playground, that wasn't a touchdown emotions. We're, like, rising out of my screen. It's like, God, like, I get really... but no, it's exactly the same principles with Clank Legacy. It's like, well, this is what I said to you, right? There are entire games of Clank Legacy where you can look back and be like, well, I could not have made a different decision. And I still, like, maybe I could have gained 5 or 6 points, but not 40, you know?
Yes.
And that's a different... So, like, with this game, I can say, like, okay, if I were good at Ark Nova, I wouldn't have missed these small cues. And maybe it wouldn't have been a bloodbath. I still don't think I could have been really competitive here, but I could have at least, like, picked up the freaking monkey on the first turn. My blowout. So my complaint with Clank is kind of different. It's like there's so much randomness that I'm just, like, watching Teddy flip over major secrets and you know.
And that's fine when it's the 1 hour version.
And it's fine when it's 1 hour, and it sucks when it's 3 hours every time. It's like, you guys. I know.
Anyway, the moral of the story is Teddy, take shorter turns.
That's true. He's not watching. Teddy, take shorter turns. He'd be so grumpy at us. All right, Sam.
Right. Would you like to flip this table, Tom?
Oh, no. I've done enough whining. I don't need to flip the table.
Okay, I'll flip the table on your behalf. Here
it
goes. It's terrible.
It's a terrible table. I also resized the OBS screen so we're in the middle of it because we were doing this in conversation. So no one's watching this god-awful table flip. A fitting end, I tell you.
Indeed.
All right.
Well, it was fun chatting at least. Sorry the game didn't go.
No, I'm sorry. I mean, I guess at this point we could have finished out instead of just talking about it, but...
it's fine. That would have been worse.
The true downside of 2-player games is that, like, you know, if AJ and I are both getting creamed by you at Ark Nova, then at least we can talk about it while you're taking your awesome turns.
Yeah.
Check minus. All right, cool beans.
All right.
Let's play another game
Cool.
on Monday. Let's play Wayfarer's game again.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah,
Um,
Wayfarers.
It was pretty, and I might back it.
Yeah.
And we should
Yeah.
play it again so I can find out.
Yeah, let's do it. Love it.
Let me play this game before I buy this game. It's just the way things are now.
It's great.
It's amazing.
It's great.
It's so
Yeah.
good. I think Lauren
Yeah.
would like it. Is the real sale. So
Yeah.
now that I've bought all of Sleeping Gods, I just have to keep buying games. Those are the rules.
Yeah, do it. Love
All
it.
right. Well, to our many fans and followers, bots, humans, AIs, and otherwise, this has been not fun, and we hate everything about it.
we being Tom's two camera screens.
No, I'm not showing one of them to them, but I do exist.
I know.
Yeah. But we'll see you on Thursday for Clegacy, the inimitable Clank, the 9th, Hera the 9th, Gideon the 9th.
Yeah, Clankacy the 9th.
Clankacy the 9th.
We're just keeping it simple for the 9th one. We'll come up with something wacky for the last one.
Well, you could say by the author. I'm forgetting her name right now, but we'll just say Clankacy the 9th.
Mirror, right?
Yeah. And we'll see you next week on Monday for Wayfarers of the South. What is
Tigris.
it? Tigris. Thank you. Euphrates.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do better in my second Wayfarers play. That's for sure.
You're gonna destroy me in another game. It's gonna be great. All right.
We'll see.
We'll see. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, Sam.